woman who actually likes you, who actually respects you, actually loves you. Do you know how hard it is to get rid of that woman?
Yeah, hey, when it come to dating, ain't no holding back. Here to give the game, no cap, so you know the facts. Steve the Dean, Mr. Lucario, time to show him how it go. Ain't no playing around, get it poppin', yo. April MC in the chat, you know she gon' hold it down. It's the dopest show around, didn't know, you know it now. We teaching game, yeah, this is a movement. No need to delay, homie, you gon' have to tune in. Let's go.
You don't need to lie. You don't need tricks, pickup lines, and stupid-ass gimmicks. It's weak and shows you think more like a woman than a man. This program will help you get over inferiority, shyness, and lack of self-confidence and feelings of worthlessness. So, if you're ready to change your life and reach your dreams and become the man you want to be, this is the show for you.
We're in the building. We are in the building. What's going on, everybody? How y'all guys doing, man? It's my dog, my boy, Mr. Lucario, and myself chopping up this game, guys. If y'all guys have a question, gentlemen, please put a Q. We're talking about 7 reasons why. Golly, man, hold on. I know what the fuck is going on. 7 reasons why conversations with women fall flat. But first, Lucario, what's going on with you, man?
I'm chilling, man. Just out here doing me. Also, guys, make sure, remember to go to shoplucario.com to get the master the vetting process program so that you can step up your game. And remember, it is on sale, or I should say at a discount price for you guys up until June 30th. So the price is going to go up July 1st. So make sure you guys go and get that program. You have less than 2 weeks to program and get this going. So I want you guys to go to shoplucario.com, click on the master the vetting process program. Click that, get that, download that, listen to that, and implement that into your game. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys do that as soon as possible, because if you're not on that, you are slipping. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, absolutely. And Mr. Lucario, well, you know, every time Lucario nails it because he doesn't have a belt, we got something special for him right now. Lucario with the belt and everything. Look at breathe like a champion. Look at him breathing like a champion, moving the belt like a champion. So we got my boy with the belt. So we're gonna talk into it, guys. If y'all have a question, go ahead and put a Q. Lines are open if you want to call in. So let's get into it, gentlemen. So for all you guys out there, we're gonna talk on this thing, man. It's something that goes on with a lot of you young men out there, and we're talking about it. So the cold hard truth is that most of you guys have no idea how to talk to women. And I'm not talking about just saying words, Mr. Lucario. I'm talking about the one thing they don't understand in the game. And let's take this bit by bit. If you don't know that talking to a woman isn't about saying words, Lucario, I'm going to throw it to you. It's about connecting. Let's talk on that for a second, brother. What say you?
Right. That's the thing. So what a lot of guys got to understand is about you being able to connect to a woman so she feels something when you're interacting with her and talking to her. So a lot of guys talk at women, so therefore she doesn't feel any type of connection because you're just talking at her. When you're talking to a woman and you're interacting and going back and forth, and then she's feeling that connection, which makes her feel you. So this is why we tell you guys it's important to have a mouthpiece. This is why we tell you guys it's important to be confident, because when you dealing with women, she's not going to feel you if you're the type of guy who don't know how to have these conversations.
Got to have those things, gentlemen. And the reason why most of these guys fail is because they're not having conversations. They're unfortunately conducting interviews, trying to impress Mr. Lucario, fishing for approval, and hiding behind generic responses that do more damage to them than good. What say you on that, Mr. Lucario?
Yeah, and a lot of guys don't know what to say because they don't have a program or they don't have a plan on what they want to do and how they want to make things go. And also they don't have a sense of self. So they're like, well, you know, I don't know how to convey myself and you know, things I want to talk about in order to get it from point A to point B. So that's why we tell you guys that you have to learn this game, or else you're not going to connect with these women. You're going to constantly be, this is why a lot of times y'all say, oh, I got her number, but she didn't return my call or she didn't return my text. And that's because you don't know how to have a conversation. It's because she can tell that you're the type of guy that don't know how to actually, interact with women.
Yeah, and what I'm saying for you guys out here is that I know a lot of them guys, Lucario, think the conversation is going well, but the problem is they can't see the signs. They miss the shift in her tone. They miss the drop of the energy or the connection. And when she starts to give shorter answers, if she gives them at all, they keep going forward, trying to talk, trying harder, and unaware that they've already lost her within the conversation itself, brother. What say you, man?
Yeah, and this is why you get one word answers. This is why the girl doesn't return your texts. This is why a chick leaves you on red. You know what I'm saying? This all those things happen because a woman's not going to teach you how to talk to her. You understand? You have to know how to talk and know how to conduct yourself in a situation in order to get what you want to get done. You know what I mean? But the thing is that if you have no game, you're not going to know how to do that, and you're going to keep going in a circle, and you're going to be frustrated by the situations that you have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is why we always say that your body, your muscles, your status, your clothes, your cars, and all these things don't work for you, because what you guys don't understand when it comes to the game, even before we get to this, the points we're going to talk about, is that a lot of women don't just walk away from the conversation because you weren't attractive enough. That's not the thing, okay? It's not the way you look. It's not the way you dress. It's not your car or anything like that. The reason why she walks away is because you didn't make her feel anything with the interaction. Let's talk on that, Lucario.
Right, exactly. And that's the thing, is that when she doesn't feel anything, there's no point in her continuing to talk to you. So again, this is why I see this all the time. Even we had a dude that called in to the show yesterday, and he was, yo, how come girls just don't return your text? And then I asked him, I'm like, so what did you text her? And he basically texted her like nothing. He was just like, hey, what you doing? Or some nonsense. And then she just didn't respond. And she realizes, okay, he's just like all the other guys who don't know how to lead, who don't know how to have a conversation, who don't know how to make these things happen. So the thing is that this is why we keep having women leave you on red and other shit.
All right. Well, wait a second. Let me, sir, are you saying that's bullshit? Sir, first off, and then you're saying,
call in.
Right. You're saying, why do you have to? Okay, this is what we're talking about. It's amazing how. Wait, before we do it, let's shout out a dog, Carrie K. Zagging in the building. Shout out to Zag in the game. It's amazing, guys with no game, and we're trying to teach them something, and they want to tell me it's bullshit. What do you mean? Why do you have to make them feel? What makes you think it's going to open their, open their legs?
So Skinner, call up, because this is the thing. This is what you got to understand. Is whenever, okay, it's like this, right? Why do you buy anything or like go to a certain movie or listen to a certain artist or whatever? It's because you feel a certain way, which compels you to do the thing. You understand what I'm saying? You saw the preview of the movie, you say, yo, that shit look fire, I'm going to see that movie, right? So they created the preview, the trailer, to entice you to want to come see the movie, right? So it's the same thing when you're dealing with women. A woman is only doing things that is going to benefit her. So she's not fucking with you as a favor to you. She's fucking with you because you benefit her, and you benefit her by making her feel that she's inspired to feel that feeling based on you being that guy.
Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, Zach, you're right. I don't think you guys understand something. Okay, y'all think that you can just dress your way into her leg, in between her legs or something like that. If a woman is not feeling you, Skin, or whatever your name is that it's not bullshit, young man. It's just you're a bullshitter. You have nothing good to say or nothing interesting to say to women, because you're not an interesting person. And because you're not an interesting person, it sounds weird. Now, remember, Lucario, see, this is the thing that people don't understand about the game. See, we're in a different I keep telling people, we, myself, Zag, you, Miles, 50, Dre, Boss Mac, but we're in a different reality. We're in a different mindset than most of these guys out here. But when we try to tell them that this is what is going to trigger things, it goes against their standard, because they don't even have any game.
Mhm.
They don't have any mouthpiece, and they don't even know what it is they're saying or doing, Lucario. And that's crazy that he would even say something like that, calling it bullshit. How does he know? He doesn't even talk to women. It doesn't make the math is not mathing. If you don't,
Nah, he thinks it's all. He's one of them dudes that thinks it's all about looks and money and all that other stupid shit. I
Right.
bet.
I
He,
bet
he's not gonna call in. He ain't gonna call in.
well, no, he's not going to call in because he's showing exactly what he is, and he's showing why he's having problems with women. We're trying to help you get women, but you don't want to learn what it takes to get a woman because you think it's bullshit. And the thing is that this is why we separate ourselves from people like that young man right there. As we said before, we don't talk, Lucario, we don't talk to the woman because I'm not trying to get to know her. I'm trying to show her what her life is going to be like being with me. Why would I be like these other guys and approach a woman and beg her and barter with her and take her on a date? I'm not going to take no woman on no date. You, Zag, Fifth, Miles, and all the fellas, we are going to create sexual tension. And what we're going to do is we're going to move the pendulum. But we have a question real quick. I'm sorry. We take questions. Guys, got a question? Please put a Q in there. And Lucario, you got it first, brother.
This is what if you're talking and you're looking at her and she kind of embarrassed, but at the same time playfully says, "Don't look at me like that." What do you guys put in that?
Oh my God.
So bro, all that means is that, you know, she's flirting or she's shy, and you got to be able to have that conversation and move it in the direction where you want to take it.
Well, let's be honest and let's break this down. You asked a question. We know you're not going to call in. So why don't you tell us what you're talking about? And then we could tell you that maybe it's not embarrassment. Maybe it's boredom. See, I think a lot of y'all guys, like I said before, y'all don't understand women enough to read the signs in the room because you think by asking her a bunch of boring questions that you're actually interesting. So what I'm saying to you, please let us know, what are you saying to the woman? We want to help you out here, but it might not be embarrassment. This is on what you're saying. So you're saying you're talking to her. Let us know what you're talking about. And then she says, "Don't look at me, playfully." Okay, playfully. See, this is the problem. Okay, well, check this out, Lucario. Why are you talking to her if you don't know what to do next? What is the purpose of even talking to her if she says to you, "Don't look at me that way," and you don't know what to do? Do you see that? Okay, please just let us know. We got another question. Please let us know. We got you. Let's see here. So how do you stop having boring conversations and asking boring questions? Is the goal to talk about me? You damn right it is. Guys, the goal is all about you. You are presenting yourself to a woman and say that I'm him. And I'm the guy that's going to change your life. I'm the guy that you are going to fall in love with. I'm the guy you're going to cook for. I'm the guy you're going to submit to. I'm the guy you're going to do everything I want to. So why not talk about yourself? Lucario, would say you.
Yeah, exactly. And it, you know, it's the thing is that you stop having boring conversations by making it about her, but also stop having boring conversations by not being honest. Like a lot of you guys are just not honest when y'all having these conversations. Y'all just, you know, say, "Oh, how's your day going? And what do you do for work?" And you don't give a shit about none of those things. So the reason why it's boring is because you ask the same things that everybody else is asking because you're being a robot just like everybody else. You see what I'm saying?
Right. So the thing is that scary hours, the problem is for a lot of you guys, just like this knucklehead motherfucker right here, y'all guys don't want to learn the game or understand this. So we can knock two birds out with one stone. You see, scary hours. Do you see what happens when you have a loser mentality? Do you see what happens when you don't get any pussy? Do you see what happens when you're scared to talk to women? You try to justify everything because you know you're not that guy. And if you look at what this young man is saying right here, how do you know what the bid is versus approach when you ain't even in the game, young man? How do you know with that? How do you know what a bid is? You don't know what a bid is, and you don't even approach women. So, sir, please, with all due respect, please shut the fuck up, please, sir, because you don't know what you're talking about here, man. And this is where they go wrong, man. Lucario, They want to always justify things because you know why? You're mad because I'm calling you out for running behind pussy. Sir, we're all going up to a woman, but what you say when you go up to the woman is the difference between approaching a bid, dumbass. Man,
You know, Julio ain't gonna call up because
he ain't gonna call up. But that, again, losers don't do anything but sit and bird watch from a loser position. Guys, let's keep going. Guys, got other questions right here. This gentleman said right here, Lucario, do women look at you in a certain way when they find you attractive? For example, oh God, we gotta talk to you, buddy. We gotta talk to you. Carl, you want to go first, shall I?
No.
All right.
Okay. So, guys, this is why I keep telling y'all, stop worrying about this choosing signal BS. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Just because a woman is smiling at you doesn't necessarily mean that she's interested in you, because you could have a woman smiling at you because she sees you as a mark and she's trying to set you up.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I'm gonna get this sucker to pay my rent, take me out to dinner, and do all this stupid shit, and I'm not gonna give him no pussy. And that's because women can tell the guys who don't get women, and they're like, he's a guy I can take advantage of by just smiling at him. Now, this is the thing. If you know, the way to figure out if a woman finds you attractive is the woman following your lead? Is she going with your program? Is she listening to your instructions? Like, you actually have to be active in the situation and do something versus you standing on the corner or standing across the room just looking at a chick trying to smile at you, whatever. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And real quick, shout out to our dog, Yachty Cat. Shout out with you with the super chat. Shout out with your big dog. Shout out with much love, much respect. Now let's get to this young man right here. So, big guy, listen to me. I need you not to understand. I need you to overstand this for all you young men out here. Please, please overstand this. This is the most important, I think, the most important conversation Lucario going to have with you guys out here. Y'all need to overstand this above all things. Friendly doesn't mean fucking. I'm going to slow it down. Friendly doesn't mean fucking. That means that when companies hire women, they hire women because there are a lot of gullible people that think that if a woman is smiling at them, friendly with them, or talks to them, they think it's actually they're interested in them. It doesn't mean that. If you go to a retail store at the mall or something and there's a nice looking woman, she's going to start to be friendly with you and tell how good looking you are in the clothes that she's trying to sell you on. Because like Lucario said, a lot of you guys are marks, and marks don't understand women. Hey, just because she smiles doesn't mean she want to fuck you. Just because she asks you about your day, Lucario. Just because she knows something about you. Friendly does not mean fucking. So if they're smiling, it doesn't mean anything. And the fact that you assume it does shows a lot about your character. Because Lucario, do we have to wait for a woman to smile at us for us to talk to her?
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. These guys, see, this is where you guys are scared to approach women, and you want the woman to give you the signal or the cues. And again, this is how y'all get played. Y'all keep forgetting that women, women are always looking for guys to use.
Yes.
So if you have no game, you're gonna be that guy. And she can tell you have no game because you're waiting for her to give you the cue to make it happen.
All right, here we go. Now see, this is what I'm talking about. I can't listen. You're on a warning. You're on warning, okay? You see this, guys. Y'all see what the problem is? This guy has so many problems with women, but look at his excuse, guys. Excuse fairy crunch. See, we asked him what does he say to the woman, and look how he pivots the goalpost, Lucario. Look how he pays, gentlemen. I want y'all to see what the problem is with y'all guys out here. This guy asked a question knowing it's about him. But then when we challenge him on telling us what did he say, why are you caring about other people? Why are you talking for other people? Remember, big dog, this is your final warning, because this is not a homosexual place. We do not think about other men. We don't ask questions for other men. And if you do this again, you're going to be removed, okay? Because for some reason you have some type of homosexual tendency where you're thinking about another man. I don't understand. Why do they always move the goalposts when we're trying to help them out, Lucario?
So
This is crazy.
yeah, Dukalex, call in, man. Call
Yeah,
in.
you're gonna have to call in, man. Dude, you're gonna have to call in, dog. You can't come in here with that goofy shit, dog. Here's the saying, okay. Can you explain how eye contact
Eye contact plays a part in the tension of the conversations. You know, I feel like a lot of y'all watch a lot of these like PUA,
PUAs and pickup artists and all this other stuff?
These guys. Listen, guys, this okay. Let me explain to you guys. Let me put it a different way so that you guys can understand how silly some of the shit that y'all talk about sounds. Right. So it's like this. It's like if you was to go into like McDonald's, right, and you order your food and you say, "Hey, Lucario, how much does can you explain how me wearing a red hat plays a part in me getting my cheeseburger?" You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, that shit don't matter. See, this is the thing. When it comes to you building sexual tension and all that other shit, right? Y'all have to understand that it's the feeling and the energy within the entire situation between you talking to the woman and interacting with the woman, right? So if you're just nitpicking, oh, well, does eye contact play a part? Is me like, twiddling my thumbs or me putting my left foot right over here? Is that good? Guys, you have to stop with this little nitpicking stuff.
Lucario, Zach requested that you turn your back on this person right here.
Turn
your back on him, please. Thank you. Turn your back. Appreciate you, Lucario. You had to turn your back. Thank you. Young man, okay, for many of you guys out here, this is where you go wrong. You're like this. You think a car just needs an engine to run. And you guys only look at one thing when the game is about being a multitude of things. See, the thing is, as long as you're a one-trick pony like every other average guy out there, what is the benefit of a woman even talking to you when she knows she's not going to get anything of you? You're sitting around here talking about eye contact. What, you can't look at a woman, you can't stare and draw her in, and you can't just look at her without looking weird and creepy? And see, you can't teach, okay, young man, you're asking about tension or sexual tension. You got to have and be good at sex to create sexual tension. If you are not good in bed, you cannot create anything because these women can pick up on a loser mentality, Scary Hours. So you are not going to create, okay, you look at a woman and Lucario looks at a woman, she's going to look at Lucario and smile at him, then look at you and be like, oh my God, why is this creepy guy looking at me? Will you stop looking at me? Leave me the fuck alone. So gentlemen, we keep trying to tell you, it's not just the eye contact, it's everything, okay?
Go ahead. If you're talking to a woman, what else are you going to be staring at? Her shoulder? Like,
yeah, what else you going to be staring at, man? It doesn't make any sense. Let's keep going. I think we have another question. I'm scrolling down, catching up with the questions, guys. If you have a question, please put a Q and we got you covered. Wait, let me see. No, it was something else. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up. He says right here, does being satisfied by a woman get with the wait, what? What? Does what?
I have no idea what that even means. You
being satisfied. Yeah, young man, please rewrite that and talk like a guy and we'll be happy to answer it, but you're not making any sense. But Lucario, see again, guys, in Lucario, this is why a lot of these guys out here have a problem being that guy. Because the man, again, we don't try to impress. And most of these guys out here, Lucario, don't realize that every time they speak and every time they say something, they're revealing who they actually are without saying anything at all, Lucario. Let's talk on that, man.
Yeah, exactly. So guys, you got to understand that when you ask some of these questions, understand some of the questions, and I get it. You guys are trying to learn, but the problem is this. Y'all are not calling in. You're not getting the coaching. And so therefore, you guys keep asking the same type of questions that have nothing to do with anything, or the same type of questions where you guys are listening to other motherfuckers who don't have game, goofy shit, and then you come over here and ask us those goofy ass questions. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. You don't. Okay. Again, Lucario, I gave him something simple. Every time you talk to a woman, you should be leading her somewhere, gentlemen. And you can't lead her to the bedroom because you don't have the skills to lead her to the bedroom. So we're saying, you guys, lead her to going out on a date or something to show her that you are more, because she's already judging you. She has already met you before, because you young men don't know how to make statements. Okay. Women don't want to hear timid ass inquiries of questions that, like, how many times do I have to tell someone what I do for a living? How many times do I have to tell someone what my favorite book is? How many times, Akari, do I have to tell somebody what college I went to? Okay. What my favorite color is? Okay. When is it going to end with you guys out here? Okay. Wait a second. Wait 1 second. What are you talking about, Deaf Nose? I think you're in the wrong. I think, sir, sir, I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you're in the wrong room. We'll time you out to rethink what you're thinking. I don't know what that even means, but we'll continue. But Lucario, what say you on that, man?
I got distracted by Deaf Notes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was saying that women don't want the questions, man. Women are sick and tired of boring. And the reason why y'all are boring is you don't learn the game. When you learn the game, you become the opportunity. What you're saying to the woman is that you got to prove yourself to me. But because y'all don't believe in yourselves, everything you communicate is, not only am I bad in bed, but I'm going to beg you for everything that I get from you. And please let me buy you a dinner. And please let me pay your rent. And please let me buy you a phone. And please let me be a shoulder to cry on. But go ahead, you got it, Lucario.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is that these guys, because they don't believe in themselves, they don't understand what it means to have a woman prove herself to him. And what happens is that they put the woman on a pedestal. So of course it's always going to be, well, let me try to prove myself to her. Let me try to do the things so that she will hopefully like me and want to fuck with me and deal with me. And this is why we keep telling you guys you're doing stuff backwards. And this is always going to happen if you don't have game. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And your silence also, gentlemen, the man that knows how to talk to women, it's a carryover, gentlemen. And y'all don't even understand that. When we're not talking to the woman in the moment, we're going to say some things that's going to carry over when we're done talking to her, where she is going to sit and she's going to say, wow, you know what I mean? Wait a second. DP, he says, she's proved herself to me. Never. Yeah, absolutely, sir. But no, guys, you got a question, put a queue, lines are open. But this is what I'm saying to you, Mr. Carr, we're trying to teach you guys out here, is that you can't make a woman feel anything if you're scared of women, if you don't believe in yourself. You cannot get, gentlemen, trying to connect with a woman through logic and through information and through questions is the equivalent, like I've always said, Lucario, a woman masturbating to you putting a coat over a fucking puddle. It doesn't work. It does not work, Lucario, because you're already lost. What say you on that, Lucario?
Yeah, and the thing is that in most cases that you guys got to understand, that what we're trying to get you guys to understand just overall is that when you're having conversations with women, there has to be a basis around the conversation for her to follow, right? And if the basis of the conversation is you begging her, simping, you doing all these other things, that's the thing that's gonna either drive the woman away or make the woman use you and play games with you. But if the basis of the conversation is your program, where you're trying to go in the situation and how you formulate that within the conversation and build sexual tension, then you're going to actually have shit going down with you, at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, gentlemen, she is not going to fall for your job title. She's not going to fall and get horny off the places that you have traveled. She is not going to pinch your nipple because you have a nice suit on and a nice pair of shoes on. She falls for the person that makes her feel things in the moment. Women are all about the moment because, as Lucario, they're always comparing. And gentlemen, this is why the game is so deep, because when you are doing it right, they are going to compare you guys to everybody else. Lucario, let's talk on that.
Yeah, and they're going to compare you to the guys who don't have game if you have game. But if you don't have game, they're going to put you in the category of the guys who don't have game, which is what's going to make them play games with you and use you.
Mhm. Absolutely. And that's why we always say for you guys out here, y'all have got to see that you got to start to stop these facts. Stop running through these checklists. Stop asking these surface level questions and conversations. Gentlemen, please understand. The good news is there are a lot of women that want to sleep with you right now. That's the good news. There's a lot of women, gentlemen, that look at you guys, and I'm telling you how nasty they are. They'll look at you. They'll look at your lips. They'll look at your skin. They'll look at your body. They'll look at your package. They'll look at your butt. I'm just saying what they'll look at or anything. And you know what they will say is that, you know what? I can fuck him. I can see me riding his face, or I can see me doing all these things to this guy. But, Lucario, I'm going to wait for him to open his mouth. And once he opens his mouth, it's going to tell me if I'm going to go forward or I'm going to keep this thing moving, because if you can't talk me out of my pussy, nothing else will. Lucario, what say you?
Right. And so this is where guys fuck up, when they think it's just about looks, because, okay, a chick thinks you look good, and now you come and talk to her, and now because you're goofy, then your looks didn't matter, because now she ain't really trying to fuck you like that anyway. This is what a lot of y'all underestimate, sexual attraction. And sexual attraction is not just about your looks, because you can look a certain way and you can turn a woman off by what you say and what you do. So you
Right.
understand that shit.
So, guys, lines open. If you want to call in and you have a question, please put a Q. But also, Jim, what shocks you is that we don't look at other men, but for you guys that consider guys that are fat, chubby, out of shape, they don't have a car, they take the bus, they walk to the job and all this other stuff, where y'all look at them, when y'all are, if any of y'all are Manosphere Red Pill, y'all look at them, what are they, Day Day and Boom Boom Ray Ray, what do they call them, guys?
Pookie and Ray Ray.
All right, Pookie and Ray Ray, right, Pookie and Ray Ray. So you guys look at Pookie and Ray Ray for what they have versus who they are. The thing about the Pookies and Ray Rays of the world, who don't have money, who don't have status, who don't have cars, who don't have nice jobs or clothes or anything like that, is that those guys can talk her out of her pussy, because those guys don't make it about her pussy. Where a lot of you young men, you conversate, or you communicate yourselves by your lifestyle. Y'all guys go to the gym for pussy. Everything you're doing is for pussy. Your gym, your clothes. You listen to these guys on the internet. You got to look smack for pussy. Everything you do is for pussy, Lucario, for these young men. And they don't understand that women are not looking at what you think they're looking at. Lucario, what say you, man?
Yeah, because the guys who don't have game, what they do is they watch these guys on the internet that say, man, you gotta get your money up, or you gotta look and all those other things, but they don't understand what women are actually attracted to. They don't understand what drives a woman to want to fuck with a dude and continue to see a guy and all these other things. And so the problem is that when you don't understand these things, then you start to try to do the things that you think are gonna, attract women to you. But then when it doesn't work, it doesn't happen, then you're even more frustrated, because you're like, well, I did all the looks maxing. I got all the money that I can get. I did all these things and all this other stuff, and you're still not getting no pussy. So you guys got to understand that if you really, really want to attract women, you have to learn game. There's no other way, because this is the thing. If you don't have game and women, and you are attracting women, you're going to attract women who are going to play you, going to use you, and going to just basically be there for attention, and nothing is going to happen your way. And then you're going to be even more frustrated than you were at the beginning. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so we're going to give you 1 minute to call in, and we're going to kick you out of the room. Okay? All right? Because this is not for you, and we're not going to have anybody like you interrupting the class. Okay? And the problem is that you don't want to win. You want to do everything to lose. So you have a minute to call in, and if not, we're going to get you the fuck up out of here, because we can't deal with losers. We're here to talk to these young men to make them winners. And you've got this loser ass mentality, and we got to get you the fuck out. So if you don't call in 30 seconds, you got to get the fuck out of here, because you are bringing this show down. These young men are in here to learn the game. They're in here to grow. And because your punk ass don't want to learn anything, man, you need to get the fuck out. All right, well, you don't call. Bye. See you later. Anyway, guys, don't worry. We're gonna get, hey guys, we're here for you guys, okay? And we're here to help you learn. We're not gonna let anybody come in here and disrupt the classroom. But as we were saying before, gentlemen, the question remains, listen, please understand this. I know from your reality, you want women to see you the way you see them, and they don't do that. They move through their feelings and they move through their emotions, okay? And the problem is, we have a question right here. Let's go ahead and grab this question right here from this gentleman. This gentleman says, is it good if I talk about deep things that, like, okay, Ivan, what? Ivan, tell me what deep thing that has meaning to you. And then Ivan, and then after you say that, tell us how that's going to have her face in a pillow and her ass in the air. So tell us about the deep thing, sir, because listen, gentlemen, listen, there is a time and a place for deep conversations. That's after you get done fucking. You don't need to. After you get done smashing, guys, she's gonna want to know she's gonna want to know the deepest of the deep conversations. But please tell us, Ivan, why would you have a deep conversation and tell us how is that going to get her pussy wet? How is this deep conversation going to lead her to the bedroom? Please let us know. I'm dead serious, Ivan. Please let us know. Because this is y'all's problem. Here's the question I ask all you young men before I throw my dog Lucario. Where are you taking her? Where are you taking her with what you're saying? So that's why I'm asking Ivan. Where are you taking her? You're having a deep conversation, but where is it going? We got another one. Shout out to Hagen in the building. Appreciate you, brother. Everything you do, gentlemen, has to lead her somewhere or you're wasting your time. And Ivan, we're waiting, sir. We're waiting, but Lucario, what say you on what we just said right there? Deep conversations.
Yeah, the thing is, if you're trying to have deep conversations to get pussy, then that's still essentially simping, because you're like, well, let me try to do something deep so she'll think I'm deep so that she'll want to give me some pussy. You see what I'm saying? Because if you were, the type of person who has deep conversations, and that means you're a deep type of person. If you're a deep type of person, you wouldn't be trying to use deep, that deep shit to try to get pussy. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. The gentleman, the depth, if you want to hit deep, is when you hit that emotion and the feeling. That's the deepness that you got to hit. And see, the thing is, gentlemen, you have got to move her in a way to make her begin to question herself, as in, I shouldn't be thinking about fucking this guy. I shouldn't be thinking about sleeping with this guy. I shouldn't be thinking about these things. But why do I feel like I've known him all my life? I feel connected to him. And I feel like tonight's going to be the night I'm going to give him some. That's what we're talking about. You know what I mean? No, but okay. But Ivan, I understand, young man, what you're saying, big dog. I got it. I get it.
So Ivan, call up and tell us this deep shit you'd like to talk about.
What deep things? Because you ain't getting deep in that ass, dog.
Yeah, I want to hear these deep things you like talking about.
Hey, Ivan, you're gonna put her to sleep with this deep stuff, and call in Ivan and let us know. Guys, y'all can't listen. You don't talk about deep things. You are a deep person that has depth and range. A person that can make her smile. A deep conversation is not going to make her smile, Ivan. A deep conversation is not going to make her blush, Ivan. A deep conversation is not going to see her getting on her knees and giving you some dome, Ivan. It's not at all. What say you, Lucario?
He said, Ivan trying to be a sapiosexual. No, and this is the thing. That's what you guys don't understand, right? See, listen. The whole thing about you trying to have these deep ass conversations, right? That's not going to get her excited to the point where she wants to fuck you, because remember, when you're talking to these women, it's about building sexual tension. So when you're building that sexual tension, you having these deep conversations is not going to really build sexual tension. It's going to have her thinking about the deep shit you're talking about. But that does not equate to her wanting to fuck you. This is what you guys got to understand.
Right. Deep conversations lead to a date, Ivan. And a date is going to lead to you wasting your money, and then you're going to turn into an incel when she eats your food and doesn't give you any ass. And then you're going to get mad at the woman. But you created all this versus create this sexual tension. Shout out to the Don. We appreciate this super chat, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's all good, Ivan, and we appreciate you, brother. We appreciate the question, all you guys. But what we're saying is that every time, gentlemen, I know y'all are not used to this. It is very important that when a woman says something to you, you got to lead her in the neighborhood of flirting. That means if she's asking you how you're doing, I'll let you know how I'm doing when you do this action, okay? Right. Well, what do you got going on today? I'll let you know. Because, gentlemen, y'all are sitting around, tiptoeing around, and Lucario, what's crazy is they're satisfied with being satisfied having a conversation about nothing. They're happy that they're at least talking to the woman, and it ain't even going anywhere. This is what we're saying to y'all guys. So, guys, I got a question. Please put a Q. We got y'all, but guys, remember, Lucario, myself, Zag, and the fellas, we see a woman, we never saying to ourselves, I hope she likes me. We don't talk like that, but you guys do, unfortunately, because here's the thing. In order to master the game, y'all are doing it all wrong. Y'all are too busy talking at the woman versus talking to yourself, gentlemen. The first conversation you have to have, gentlemen, when you're interacting with a woman is not with the woman first. You have to have that conversation with you first. Lucario, what say you before I go on that? What say you on that, brother?
Right. Yeah, you have to have the conversation with you first, because if you don't, you're not even going to know what to have a conversation about when you're talking to the woman. You got to understand yourself and know yourself first. But guys, call in 833-859-8744, 859-8744 is the number. Yes. Call in.
Yes. Or ask a question. But what we're saying is, and well, that's what I'm saying, Catherine. I see what you're saying right there. Well, as a man, we are present, we are real, and we see you for what you're not, because we can see more depth and range in a woman that most guys that actually see. But gentlemen, the conversation, and this is why the game is so cool, gentlemen. You get to decide what you want to lay on her ass with your words. You can decide, what do I want to make her do? Do I want to make her laugh? Do I want to make her blush? Do I want to make her smile? Do I want to push her wig back and see the depth and range I have as a man? And y'all guys are not doing that. Y'all are so busy, Lucario. They're so busy. She's so beautiful. She's so cute. She's so gorgeous. And that's why, again, Lucario, I had a show yesterday on butterflies. Gentlemen, the moment you start having butterflies over a woman, you're fucked. The moment you look at a woman, because a woman should be the one to have the butterflies. But if you have the butterflies and you are nervous and you have anxiety and all this other stuff, you will never be able to make that pussy wet, Lucario. What say you, man?
Yeah, because the thing is if you got butterflies in your stomach for her, that means that she has that influence over you, so you can't influence her. You know what I'm saying? So that you guys gotta, and again, that comes from lack of experience with, interacting with women, because that's why you still feel that way, because you still put women on a pedestal and see her as special. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And hold on, we got a call right here. Area code 786, sir. What's your name and what's your question, brother? How can we help you?
Hello?
Yes. What's your name, sir? And how can we help you, big guy?
All right. So my name is Junior, and I had a question. The question was, so let's say you're in a conversation, right? You're talking to her for a while.
All right, well, give us an example. Wait, it's a teachable moment for everybody, because everybody needs to hear this. What is the conversation you're having about? What are you talking about?
All right. So basically, I had two of these guys. They had came around. So they had rejected me, they had rejected me a while back, and they had sent back on my phone. So I'm like, all right, what's up with that?
Okay, big guy. Wait. Slow down. Wait. Slow down. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Okay, it's okay. Take a deep breath, young man, because everything matters, okay? Yeah. What are you talking to these women about, buddy?
I don't even know myself, because I don't date them.
Okay, so we know this. Can't remember what you talked to a fucking woman about. Why do you think she's going to remember you?
That's a great question. I mean, that's a great statement.
Well, no, it's a great. I'm asking you. This is when we're trying.
Mhm.
Okay, we're trying to help you. If you don't know what you're talking about, that means you have no depth and there's no range and there's nothing sexual about you to create sexual tension because you can't even remember what you even talked to these women about.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then what's your question? I'm lost. Then what's the question then, buddy?
All right. So the question was, how do I? Because I'm watching the video right now. Is how to get to these type of questions that make her wet. You feel me?
But wait. How are you gonna make her wet when you're bad in bed?
I wouldn't say that.
Well, wait.
I guess you could say-
Hold on.
Mhm.
I don't want. Before I give Lakari his belt. Wait a second. Are you sure you want to
Yeah.
stand on that and think you really good in bed?
I mean, I know my worth. Yeah, you can say that.
Well, okay. So, I disagree. I think you're terrible in bed because, okay,
Mm-hmm.
person that can fuck
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have to touch the woman to fuck her. A motherfucker
Exactly.
that can fuck, his words can penetrate that pussy. So,
Mhm.
how can you say you know how to fuck and you don't even remember the conversations that you're having with women?
So I'm not. All right. So let me see. The last conversation I had was with her. I think we was talking about
Let's see if her pussy gets wet.
Hold on.
All right, no, we got it. I got it. It's,
All right.
okay, it's
All right,
either.
so we were talking about loyalty. Yeah.
Wait,
So the last
wait.
conversation-
You was talking about what? Loyalty?
Yeah, she was talking about loyalty.
Right.
Like, yeah,
Right. So wait. Let me ask you a question. So
Yeah.
do you think loyalty is making her pussy wet, or do you think loyalty is putting your ass right into the friend zone where she's talking to you like you're her girlfriend?
The friend zone, to be
Right,
honest.
but I thought you said you knew how to fuck. I thought you were the guy in bed.
Nah, you're right. You're right.
Well, hey, wait, hold the car. Can we? No, the car. Let's hold the belt out. You clap, please, real quick. Let's hold the belt out. Let's hold the belt out.
So wait, caller. So what was your question though that you wanted us to what were you trying to figure out?
So I was watching the video, and I realized my mistakes. All these pointless conversation I'm having ain't getting me nowhere. It's just getting me straight to the friend zone.
But you
So
said
the
you had a
question-
good in bed. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What's your question, sir?
So the question was, how do I build up or lead on to the conversation where she just emotionally penetrated, like you just said?
But caller, what is 2 + 2?
Or
Okay, and you answer that in 0.5 seconds. Why should a
Yes,
woman?
sir.
Why should a woman fuck you?
that's a great question. I haven't even asked myself that type of question.
Wait. Didn't we tell you the conversation has to be with yourself first before you have it with the woman? So if you can't talk to you to access your information to intrigue that pussy between her ears, then why do you think you're good in bed then?
That's a great question.
Oh,
I don't even know how to answer that
he
question.
keeps. Go ahead, Lucario. You got it.
So caller, basically what it is that you just need you just really need to understand the game, meaning you need to understand yourself so that you can know what to say and what to do when you deal with women. So right now you don't know what to say and what to do, and the reason why you don't know what to say and what to do is because you don't actually have any type of standard or program. And again, it's you're young, so a lot of you young guys, you're 18, so you're still trying to figure things out. But this is the good thing about you calling in is that
Yes,
head start of versus most other guys who
that's true.
you know what I'm saying, who don't know.
Hey, young man. Hey, you might not be able to fuck, but you in the right place though. You know what I mean?
Nah, fact.
You know why?
That's what made me call right now. I realized I'm going the wrong path. I'm messed up.
Right. Hey, guess what? Hey, do you know there are older people than you that are doing this right now? They just on their stomach, sucking on a lollipop, bird watching, and guess what? You're 18 years old, you're learning this game, and you're being better and doing better than these other guys out here. So listen, you can learn the game because it seems like you want to learn. So the thing is just remember this. Anytime a woman says something to you, you want to lead her somewhere, okay? By telling her what to do. Does that make any sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
wait, go deep on that.
Okay, all right.
That's where I got lost at.
Well, okay, so have you ever heard? I got a thing called the rule of Jill Scott. Have you ever heard of that? Have you ever heard that?
Nope.
You haven't heard the rule of Jill Scott. Okay, here's the rule of Jill Scott, and this is the basis of everything you need to do.
I say it like this: if you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
Okay, do you see what I'm saying? So the question is, are you a tell her what to do man, or you're a not tell her what to do male? Okay, this is very important. Okay, young man. So we always want to tell a woman what to do. Number one is because, check this out, young man. If a woman is interested in you, guess what she's going to do? She's going to do it. Yes.
Exactly.
And if she's not interested in you, she's going to give you pushback. Am I correct?
Exactly.
So then if we tell, okay, we're going to try it with you one time. Okay. She says, hey, how are you doing today? What are you going to tell her?
Not on the top of my head. I came from workout or something.
No, wait. Let me ask you a question. Is that building sexual tension? You wanted to build the sexual tension, right? Right? Right.
Okay.
Right.
I got it.
Okay, I'm gonna show you right now. The haystacks are blowing. I gotta blow the haystack because you're like, well, I want to talk about work, and I had a long day, and Mr. Slade, and all this. You drawing haystacks. What I'm saying is this: if you just tell her what to do, now, where do you want to lead her? Okay, just ask yourself, not the bedroom, because you're not that guy. So you're gonna have to do a little work. Okay, so where do you want to lead her? You want to go out with her, yes? So let's tie that in. She's asking you how your day is going. How can you lead her towards going out on a date?
All right, I could say nothing much. My date.
We don't say nothing much. We're something. We're somebodies. We
All
don't
right.
say nothing much.
I'm gonna say it's going all right, but you wasn't around or something like that.
No. She asked you how your day is going. I don't know how my day is going until you lock in this appointment or accompany me to Lake Spread Your Ass Cheeks or wherever you want to take her. You see what I'm saying?
Let me write that down. Let me write that now.
Well, no. You can go back and listen. You have to write it down. You have to write it down. What we're saying to you guys out here, you've always got a place of action. Okay, watch this. Watch. I want you to do it to Lucario or not. No Diddy. And we're going to show you how cold we are, okay? I want you to say something that a woman's going to say to Lucario and watch him watch him take what she's saying and move it to an action. Then you say something to me and I'm going to show you the same thing. Now remember, this is not magic or sorcery. This is just game because there's nothing a woman can say to a man that we can't move her where we wanted to go. Okay, young man? All right, so throw something at a Lucario that a woman would say to you. Throw it at Lucario.
All right, what you doing right now?
Oh, right now I'm chilling, but later on, me and you gonna be chilling. So take my number down, hit me up at 8 o'clock, and we're gonna get into something special. You see how I'm leading her to the
right. I'm starting to get the gist of it.
All right, throw one at Uncle. Throw one at me.
All right. Let me see. Are you free later on this weekend or something like that? Wait, actually, let me change that one. I miss you. Oh, you want to see each other?
Oh, wait. What do you mean you miss me? You haven't had me yet to miss me, but you know what? I'm gonna go in and give you the opportunity later on tonight to have me. You know what? I got a little bit of free time around 8 o'clock. What I want you to do is I want you to wear something sexy on and then give me a reason because I want to know what it's like to be missed by you. So why don't you come on over here and show me what it's like? And then the next time you tell me you miss me, I'm gonna say, yeah, you really do miss me. You see? Right. So
that piece of information,
yeah. So just always remember, young man, just always lead her somewhere. You got to be able to spit that flavor. Don't go in there, I don't know, or my day is fine, I'm okay, and this is what I'm doing. That's gonna go towards not getting any pussy. You want to talk shit to her in a flirtatious way. Lucario I didn't say pull out your titty, spread your butt cheeks, or anything. We didn't say that, did we? No. We were just fun and flirty, but a dominant and assertive and authentic, which taps into the emotion. Does that make any sense? All right. Well, young man, we'll throw you back in. And anytime you have a question, please call in because it seems like you actually want to learn something. Okay, buddy? Lucario, did you want to say anything to him?
Oh, no. We good.
Right, awesome call, young man. We're proud of you, buddy. Okay?
Hey, no problem.
Good job, young man. Wow, that's what I love when 18-year-olds get this game. Let's go, area code 470. What's your name? How can we help you?
My name is Gennaro,
Okay,
and my question is,
you want to?
so when you're in the beginning, like all your life, like I'm 30.
Caller, hold on.
Hello?
Hold on.
Where the fuck are you at? Are you on a goddamn dragon or something? Where the fuck are you at?
Nah, I'm at the station.
Are you? Is it that loud in there? My fucking. Okay, Gennaro, can you go somewhere quiet?
Nah, I'm gonna call you right back when I get off the bus.
Okay, well, no, we got you here now. Just go ahead and ask your question and mute yourself, and we'll answer it. What's your question?
Okay, yeah, when you're trying to reset your foundation so you can get to know yourself, how do you go about finding the conversation, like leading the woman, finding conversation?
Well, Jameer, mute yourself real quick, buddy. Mute yourself. Mute yourself real quick. Just mute yourself. Wait, mute. Is that an iPhone? I don't know what the button is to mute. Mute. Oh, there we go. Okay.
All right, I'll mute it.
Thank you. Mute it. Okay. Gennaro, you can't lead a woman if you're not leading yourself. That's the problem. Y'all are too busy trying to run behind pussy. You're too busy trying to impress pussy. You're too busy trying to lead the pussy versus lead yourself and say, Lucario, I'm him. I'm not running behind your pussy. You need to show me why you deserve my dick. Because always remember, Gennaro, all these women have one thing in common. They don't have any game. Well, they have a little bit of game, but guess what? They are insecure. They have low self-esteem. They have low self-worth. And that doesn't make them bad people. But why in the fuck would a man go down to her goddamn level when she should be coming up to ours, Lucario? What say you, man?
Yeah, so I'm confused by the question. What was the question again? He said, are you saying how does he lead a woman?
My question is, when it comes to trying to have conversation with people and you don't have a foundation, like where does the conversation between leading people and finding what you want to say and where does that come from?
Well, the thing is, why don't you have a foundation? That's the question. Why don't you have a place where you want to make things happen? Like, don't you? So if you go to a restaurant or order,
so I'm always working and I don't really go out like that.
No, caller. Hold on. You ever been to a restaurant? You have to order food.
Oh yes.
Right, and then you look at the menu, you tell the waitress what you want. And then the waitress go get you it and bring it back to your table. Right. That's you leading. You tell the waitress what you want. You give her instructions. She goes and does it and brings you the food. So you already knew what you want off the menu by looking at the menu. You said, this is what I want. So what I'm saying is, what is the menu of your own mind? What is the menu of yourself? What do you want? And then relay that to the woman. Why is that so hard?
I guess I don't really go out like that, so it's kind of hard for me to have conversation.
Well, okay, okay, Lucario, okay, I was wondering, I didn't want to cut you off. Okay, so Gennaro, listen to me, okay? All right, mute yourself, buddy. Mute yourself. Okay, thank you. So Gennaro, so when wait, how old are you, Gennaro? How old are you, young man? How old are you?
28.
Okay, 28. That's cool. All right, so Gennaro, when I got out of high school and I started to get my place, okay, the one thing my mentor told me I needed to do in the game was sound check, because we got to be ready. We don't get ready, okay, Gennaro? So watch this, Gennaro. So what I had to do is find the places that I'm going to go to, Gennaro, okay? First place I had to do was I had to look in my neighborhood and find what I call a lake spread your ass cheeks, okay? That is a place where I'm going to take a woman and I'm going to feed the fucking ducks, okay? I had to find a lake spread your ass cheeks. Then I had to find what is a corner of your face and a pillow on your ass in the air. You had to find me an ice cream place, a tea place, a coffee place, okay? Little light things that I had. Every place had its different one. And then the last one I had to find was a place where it's called my dick on your forehead, my balls in your mouth, and find a cocoa place and a place to have drinks, right, Gennaro? So that means, Gennaro, because when I meet a woman, I'm ready. So the choice
Right,
is,
I hear you.
so the choice is, where do I want to see? I'm having a conversation with myself. Where do I want to take her, Gennaro? You see that?
Yeah, I'm here.
I already have the places already lined up. The question is, where do I want to take her to show her why she should get on this dick? Does that make sense?
That makes sense. That makes sense. So basically, you're finding like things that you like to do,
Yeah.
and then you're
Shit, yeah.
and then you're now exploring those places to see if you want to enjoy yourself
No, hey,
with her.
brother, I'm gonna show you how cool it is when you're at a game. Mute yourself. I say to all you guys, y'all gotta have these places, okay? Because you can have your own waiter. If you go to these places all the time, they're your spots. And in your spot, you can get cool with the waiters. And you can have a waiter that's really cool. You call, hey, LaCar, you call him, hey, yo, I'm taking it. I got one. You free on Friday? All right. What time? All right, I'm gonna come through around 7:00. I'll see you then. And you know how cool it is, guys, when you sit with a woman and the waiter takes her order or her drink or whatever and walks away. And she's like, damn, he didn't take, oh, he's got me. He already knows what I have. And then she's gonna be like, wow, you mean to tell me you come here often? Oh, yeah, I come here often. Do you take all the women here? Only the ones I'm interested in. And that's how y'all got to talk, gentlemen. You got to have your places in order. That's part of the communication. It is knowing where I want to go because I'm already going there. I'm not asking you on a date. I'm saying accompany me because with or without you, I'm going. And with or without you, there's going to be some ass and titties, especially at the jazz places. Lucario, what say you, man?
Yeah, you guys gotta, go out and really, do your shit. But call it, this the thing is that the problem is that you are in a situation where you are not really being honest with what you want. So therefore you can't relay that to the woman. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, I see what you're saying. Like, I see what you're saying. I'm just trying to look for ways to like enjoy myself and you know what I'm saying, get to know like what I like, what I don't like, all that, so that I can lead the woman and have more conversation instead of having a flat line conversation, 1 or 2 sentences or 3 sentences or something like that, and getting off the phone.
Yeah, but you're 28 years old. You should already know yourself well enough, big guy.
I mean, I know a little bit, but
You're
you know what I'm
28.
saying? I'm not used to really going out like that.
No. I'm saying you got to know yourself. You got to, okay, let me ask you a question. Have you ever sound checked your apartment?
No.
What do you think? What do you mean? I don't understand, y'all guys. You never sound checked your apartment at all.
You said I never sound check my apartment.
Yeah, you've never sound checked your apartment. Every guy, come on, y'all telling me y'all never sound checked your crib? You've never sound checked your apartment.
I mean, I stay with my mom, of course.
Well, maybe you're okay. Wait, you're 28 years old and you live with your mother? Sir, hello.
Say that again?
You're 28 years old and you live with your mother?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let you out, dog. All right, have a safe trip on the train, buddy. Okay.
All
right, buddy. Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. Real quick, we have a few questions, but Lucario, they don't even sound check their crib. How are you gonna talk shit to a woman if you don't have your crib sound check, gentlemen? Gentlemen, listen to me. I used to do this even with my first crib when I got out of the army. I got my first little cheap ass apartment, Lucario. And what I did for all you guys out here, I sound checked the crib. And what do I mean by that, gentlemen? I would go from the doorway. I would lay on my back. And I would work that. And that way, no, wait, hold on. Before I say this, I want to let y'all, and dog, we're going to answer your question about the double text. And stop asking this double text question. Be patient, man. Anyway, let me explain Lucario, because Lucario is a rap. He's an artist. I'm a guy that just does poetry. I just write erotic poetry. He raps. So when Lucario goes on stage like an artist, they have to sound check the stage. They have to sound check the lighting. They have to sound check the music. They have to sound check everything to make sure that when Lakari goes on stage, that it sounds good all the way around. Okay, guys, that's how it works when you're an artist. Well, with Lakari, that's what my mentor taught me, that I've got to sound check my crib. So what I got to do is I got to work my lights. I got to make sure my lighting is on point, and I got to make sure the music's on point. And the reason I'm laying on my back, guys, is because I'm not the one laying on my back. But when she's laying on her back, I've got to make sure that the lighting is right and the surround sound is right. And that is laying on my back in the hallway, the kitchen, the dining room, the living room, and the bedroom. That's how deep the game is. And you guys need to learn these things. Lakari, but what say you on that before we answer this young man's question?
Yeah, the thing is, you guys y'all don't have the experience. So therefore, when we talk about sound checking, y'all don't know what you need to do in order to create the situation and environment to get exactly what you want, to get the desired result. You see what I'm saying? Y'all are just kind of like going with it. And a lot of times y'all sit there and y'all will, you'll wait for women to give you the cues of how to move, which is why y'all keep waiting for choosing signals, which is why you're worried about, what the woman is doing and all that other stuff. So we telling you guys, you need game. You need to learn game so that you understand how to move and how to navigate out here. You see,
right? Even a Bluetooth in the bathroom, you got to make sure that motherfucker's in the right place to give it the right acoustic sound, gentlemen. Everything matters in the game because that's what you're communicating, gentlemen. You don't have to talk to communicate. You can communicate without communicating. But here we go. We got another call right here. 519, sir. What's your name and how can we help you?
Uncle nigga, tell me why these white women can't take my big black out, Uncle nigga.
And again, gentlemen, please understand this, guys. And I can keep telling y'all guys, a lot of people are going to be threatened by you guys like they're threatened by us. So please understand. It's cool. We don't get mad at them people. We always told you they're going to be racist people coming in. They're going to be hate people that have hatred. But we're going to keep it pushing because that's what men do. Because guess what? The one thing that guy knows that he doesn't, look, I love saying this all the time. Once he hangs up the phone, he trying to talk to some bitch that want to talk to him right now. But you know what? When we get done, we're going to be talking. We got to choose who we want to talk to. So please understand, guys. Hey, there are going to be a lot of haters, okay? So let us continue what we're saying and get to some of these questions, guys. Don't worry about it. There's going to be a lot of haters coming around. But let's get some of these questions. Let's see here. Wait, do we get this one? Oh, wait. Now we got that goo. All right, let's see here. This guy says, do you think mouthpiece is the most important thing or not?
Everything is important.
Everything is important.
That's like saying, do you think the wheels on the car is the most important thing?
Yeah. Fuck the engine. The wheels important. Fuck the gas and all that stuff.
Right. So everything works together. You see what I'm saying? So there's no most important.
There's no most
important. Everything is important. You see what I'm saying?
Great question. Now this guy double texted us twice, sir. Please stop acting thirsty and desperate. Come on, man. Y'all got okay, gentlemen.
Because he keep texting in there.
Right. This is why we're having a communication class. It is not just for how you communicate, but gentlemen, y'all have to read the room. If a woman is giving you one-word answers and it's taking her 14 or 3 weeks to reply back to you, can you please read the room and leave her alone, David? Can you leave her alone, DF? Please? Please, sir. She doesn't like you. She's not interested in you. She doesn't want you, okay? So please stop double texting because that's not going to change her mind. She already made her mind up and she realized you're not him because only weird, thirsty guys double text. That is crazy. Oh my God, I don't even know why y'all would even do that, man. Why?
And like, why would you want to double text? That's just showing your woman don't fuck with you. That's why you got to double text.
Yeah, y'all guys got to, gentlemen. Okay, gentlemen. Women are going to communicate if they like you or not by how they respond to you. And if you got to pull her teeth for her to talk to you, he doesn't like you. Let us continue, guys. Lines are open. We got a question. Please put a Q. But as we're saying for all you guys out here, is that we are all about like Lucario said with the question. It's not just mouthpiece, it's everything. But what is important, what Lucario's saying, Lucario's talking about alignment. Everything must be aligned, one thought, one mind, one way. It's got to go all in one direction. And if you don't have alignment, which means is that if you don't believe in yourself and you're over here and you think women are special and you're over there and you running behind and double texting women over here and all this other stuff, there is no alignment in what you're saying, Lucario. What say you, big guy?
Right. Yeah. That's the thing, is that if you need a double text, or if you feel the need to double text, that means that you're desperate to get the woman's attention. If you're desperate to get a woman's attention, that means that you're not that guy. So a guy who's confident and who values himself would never double text a chick. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Because you're speaking from a place of uncertainty. Mm-hmm. You're speaking a place for validation, and that's not manly to a woman. Women don't like that. See, you're too busy trying to prove yourself to a woman. Mm-hmm. And as he's trying to prove himself, Lucario, he's second guessing himself. Mm-hmm. He's right now looking at his phone, hoping that motherfucker buzz, hoping it's her. Mm-hmm. Man, should I text her right now? Did she miss my message? Why doesn't she like me? Is she talking to that other guy? Mm-hmm. Man, y'all just charge her to the game, man. Charge her to the game. Come on, man. But as we're saying, guys, the thing that we're going to be talking about today, we're going to get to the 7, guys. And if you have a question, go ahead and put a Q. But let's get to the first one, Lucario, okay? So a lot of guys, again, like the young man, and we appreciate the young man that called an 18-year-old, generic responses, Lucario, versus drawing out sexual curiosity. Let's talk on that, Lucario.
Yeah, so a lot of y'all do the generic, hey, how's your day going? You know, what you've been up to? You know, what do you like to eat for dinner? All this other stuff. And it's like, you know, if you're saying those type of things, that's the boring thing. And that's the thing that doesn't create sexual tension. So the thing is that you need to be able to have conversations that draw out that sexual side and that sexual energy within the woman. You feel what I'm saying? So
absolutely. And for a lot of y'all guys, when women talk to you, you show them what you're not about. When you say cool, that's awesome, nice, I'm doing okay. Those are what we call empty calories in the conversation, gentlemen. They do nothing. They do not move the interaction forward. Guys, I take it, Lucario, that these guys are trying to attempt to get some of that ass, Lucario. I take it that they're trying to smash, right? I mean, but how are you going to smash if you're not creating an emotional spark, Lucario?
Mm-hmm. Right.
How does that work?
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like, these dudes, they see, the problem is this: most of these guys don't even think the woman want to fuck them in the first place. So that's why they tiptoe around the conversation and they're scared to flirt and build that sexual tension. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. And the thing is, gentlemen, you know, you don't show the woman why you. And the thing is with women, okay, women love to share themselves with men they feel comfortable with. And most of y'all are not making women feel comfortable, okay? All right. Talking about the weather and things like that, or trying to connect with her, is not going to do anything to make her wet. I keep telling y'all, women are not going to play with themselves to a guy putting a shirt over a puddle. But yet y'all are talking to women like you're trying to be this gentleman. You're talking to them like, hey, like again, Lucario, rowing a boat with a chick, or I don't know, pushing her ass on the swing. It's like y'all are trying to be these gentlemen to women that are nasty as fuck, and they do a lot of nasty things to themselves. Mm-hmm. And again, when y'all are not showing your decisiveness and things like that, he's sitting around saying, man, what happens if I start talking shit to him? You know, and Lucario, come on, we have clients that get intimidated by that. We have guys that steal our stuff all the time, Lucario. And then they talk shit to women. The shit works, Then the woman's like, all right, let's go fuck. And then they call us up like, well, I used what you did. What do I do now? She wants me to go over and have sex with her. What do I do?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the crazy.
So guys, as we're saying is that, listen, we want you guys to understand that even when you talk to women, you also have to listen, LaCar. But let's talk about that because people don't understand. You have to kind of balance the two things out.
Mm-hmm.
Because what a lot of guys do, Lucario, is they talk to a woman and she replies back and says something, and they don't even say anything to what she's saying. They just bypass that and keep on pushing.
Right, exactly. So part of the communication is the listening, because you need to know how to interact with her when you're having the conversation so that she can feel you more. Because the thing is, if you're not listening to her, if you're not listening to her, that sort of disrupts the interaction where she's not going to be able to feel you, because part of her feeling you is her feeding off the energy that you're giving her back based on what you're hearing her say. You see what I'm saying?
So there real quick, there is good news and bad news in this, guys. Good news and bad news. First, let's talk about the bad news. The bad news is that she's already met you before if you don't have any game. That's the bad news. The bad news is she knows your story. She knows it's going to be boring. She knows you don't have any depth. She knows you don't have any range. Now, the good news, Lucario, is when you get game, you change up the whole algorithm because you draw her in to try to figure out who the fuck you are. Why do you have so much depth? And why do you have so much range? And you know what, LaCar, if I throw it to you, what y'all don't understand about these women is that they can recognize you guys going through the motions. And LaCar, what's the motions? What do you got a script? What do you do for a living? Check. When was your last boyfriend? Check. Hey, what are you up to? Check. Hey, what's going on today? Check. So they know when you're going through the emotions, LaCar. What say you, big guy?
Yeah, the thing is, again, if you guys don't have any depth to you, if you guys don't have any like sort of, you don't have a program, you don't have a way of doing things, then she's gonna see that you're just going through the motions, saying the same shit everybody else is saying. And then if you're the same as everybody else, then why should she pay attention to you or bother or care to fuck with you? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, she will emotionally check out, gentlemen. When she listen, gentlemen, they sometimes see you and say, you know what? This is the guy. I can sleep with him. I can fuck with him on the side. I can probably date him. I want to be in a relationship with this guy because it looks good. But when she lifts up the hood and it is basic, boring, and bland, she will, gentlemen, this is the worst thing. She will emotionally check out. That means her pussy is packing up and getting the fuck on out. And everything from that point is going to be boring conversation, Lucario.
Right, exactly. And this is why you guys need to learn this game, learn how to have these conversations so you don't be that guy that's boring and then also be the guy complaining that women don't like me. I got to go overseas and get these other women because, you know what I'm saying, that type of shit.
Yeah. You know what? A man doesn't say nice and he doesn't say cool or anything like that. Remember, guys, we don't just respond. We lead the conversation. We guide her somewhere sexual and fun and flirty. And it doesn't mean that she's got to take her clothes off. You want her to feel you. She's got to feel what you're saying. And if she doesn't feel you, she's going to be gone. She's gone. She's just going to roll out. Let us keep going. Let's get to the next one here. Gentlemen, the next one. Guys, got a question. Please put a Q and go ahead and call in, gentlemen. The next one is that he worries about things that he kills a crowd. So he treats her by sharing useless information. Useless. Anything useless that doesn't go towards sexual tension is useless and wasted. What say you, Lucario?
Oh yeah, that's like 80 to 90% of these dudes' conversation.
Yes.
It's information. You see what I'm saying? Even whether it's you talking to her in person, over text, whatever, it's a lot of useless stuff. And again, it's useless stuff because this is the thing. You guys like to, y'all try to play it safe. You see what I'm saying? So meaning playing it safe means that you're saying certain things or having conversations about things that don't matter, so that if the woman sort of like is not trying to make anything happen with you, then you don't feel the sting of the rejection as hard. So you say, well, I just asked her how her day was, and you know, she don't want to talk, so it's whatever. So you still feel some type of way, but it's not, you don't put yourself out there. But the thing is that when you're actually letting a woman know what you want to do and you're flirting with her, she has to respond exactly to that. You feel what I'm saying? And so a lot of guys try to avoid that, and then they fill up the time with useless information and useless talk. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And sometimes where y'all guys fail, sometimes a woman likes to talk about her day. Sometimes she likes to talk about her past, but not her past boyfriends, her dreams. And sometimes she will have silly opinions because she's not just trying to give you information, guys. She's testing the depth that you have in the conversation. She's offering you an opening to create a spark, gentlemen. If she's talking about something, she doesn't want you to, okay, if she's talking about, I don't know, pets, I don't know. She says, well, I have a pet cat. Mm-hmm. Guys, don't ever don't follow her lead and say, wow, you know what? I've got a pet too. I've got a dog named Ralph, and I had the Ralph since I did this long. Then I used to have dogs, and she's like, what the fuck are we talking about here? Sometimes she's going to talk about her pet. Then you could take that pet and move it somewhere else. But don't try to match her energy on things that she's talking about, because sometimes she's testing you. Well, you know what? I like to feed the ducks. I like to go feed the platypus, the duck-billed platypus. Oh my God, you too? Oh my God, that is amazing. I like to do that too. Kills the Lakari. What say you, man?
Yeah, that's the thing, is that dudes be following the lead of the woman, and therefore she leads you down the path of where she wants to take it. And usually when a woman is doing that in the first place, she's already written you off.
Yes.
This guy, you know, he's a lame. Let me just use him for attention. I'll get him to buy me more drinks, take me out of more dinners, and then
yes. Absolutely. And gentlemen, this is why when you learn the game, the depth of the game is going to show you how not to listen. Her words don't carry anything. You got to read between them, because guys, remember I told you guys, stop believing anything a woman tells you. Mm-hmm. Stop believing that, okay? All right?
Real talk.
Always remember, all you guys out here, a woman's not going to give you the combination code to her pussy. Mm-hmm. So don't read or listen to what she's saying. You got to have a game to read between the lines, Lucario, okay? We don't see something she shares that we have to reply back to, Lucario. We see it as a doorway or a new invitation to open up another door to lead her down to something sexual, where she's going to say, damn, who am I talking to? He's not repeating me. He's shifted the whole conversation to something else. What say you, Lucario?
Yeah. And that's what we was talking about with the younger caller earlier. We was teaching them, hey, you can use whatever she's saying and create a lane for you to implement what you want, so she can follow you.
Yes, because there's trust and there's sexual tension. And when she can get those things, gentlemen, then guess what? Mm-hmm. When she recognizes you're not that guy that she is bored with, your excitement, she's going to start opening up more. Guys, gentlemen, it's going to shock you. Y'all think we actually flirt with women first. They flirt with us first. They will, when they recognize that you're the guy, they're going to start flirting. They're going to start telling you how cute you are. The card, they'll talk about your skin, your smile, your lips, your eyes. They'll talk about all this stuff. They will start doing it first. So just remember that, guys. It is very amazing when y'all learn this game. Let's get to the next one. Guys, if you have a question, please put a Q. Lines are open. Okay, so here's a bad one. Most guys are trying to say the perfect thing. They feel like everything that they say has to be perfect, Lucario. What say you on that?
Right, exactly. They and this is what makes you hesitate. This is what makes you afraid to talk to women, because you're thinking about, am I saying the right things? Am I saying the perfect things? What are the specific things I should say to her to get her to like me and all this other shit? And this is where you guys mess up, is that there is no perfect thing to say. There's only what you want to say, and you conveying things how you want to convey it to see if the woman's going to follow your lead. That's the point.
Right. When you're perfect to yourself, everything you should say is perfect. Unfortunately for a lot of young men, you go into these things thinking, don't mess this up. Y'all overthink every word. Y'all sit around and try to rehearse the lines in your head. And y'all do everything you can to try to impress a woman versus be impressive, Lucario. Because when you're thinking like that and going through all these motions that y'all go to, you're not fully present actually in the conversation with the woman. You're too busy saying, okay, I've got to be and say the right thing. Because if I say something wrong, Lucario, I'm going to lose this woman. Okay. Sir Tate, sir, this is a man space. Okay. This is a man space. So, sir, if you like men, you're in the wrong room. Okay. Men don't talk like this. Okay. All right. So I would say, please talk to your parents and tell them to get you therapy as soon as possible. Okay. Because we don't want anybody else to get hurt because there's something wrong with you because you're mad at the world. Okay. So please get some help, dog. And I'm dead serious. You really need some therapy. But anyway, back to what we were saying, Lucario. Guys, lines are open. Got a question, put a Q. They're not fully present, Lucario. What say you in this, dog?
Yeah, and yeah, the thing is, you have guys out there, they're not fully present because they're also worried about what the woman is thinking. They're worried about how she's viewing him. They're worried about what everybody else around is thinking about them. So you got to be fully present in the situation in order to effectively communicate. You feel what I'm saying? You can't communicate effectively if you're not really there in the present moment.
This scene 202 is DC. Caller, what's your name? What's your question?
My name is Joe Ferg. My question is, how would you deal with a woman that seriously has bipolar?
Okay, sir. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who says you got to deal with a fucked up ass woman?
Okay, you don't, and you're right.
Right. So there you go. That's your answer. No. Listen. That's the answer. You don't deal with fucked up people. You throw them back in the water. I know that sounds cruel, but listen, dog. Y'all are royalty now. Y'all got to have more of a standard, and y'all got to recognize if you're all fucked up, I'm throwing you back in the water. You can't get this dick. You got to get the fuck on.
That's correct. It took me a minute to catch on her behavior.
No. What do you mean? What do you mean it took you?
How long is a minute?
Yeah, how long is a minute, dog? You mean like a minute and 2 seconds after you met her? How long did it take you to learn?
Like 2 years.
How?
Oh my God.
2 years? How?
Yeah.
How?
Because she had this hyper moment where she was nice and she was in one state. Then when she started to crash, as they call it, that's when things started going downhill.
Wait. So for a year and 10 months, everything was on point, and then after that,
I swear to goodness, bro. Yeah.
Caller, let me tell you something. I've been with women for 5, 10, 15 years, have been good people that I have on the roster. And the moment they fuck up, they know they gone. I don't give a fuck how long it is. You're gone. I'm dead ass serious. I'm talking about gone. Y'all guys, we don't play over here. Okay, dog. Lucario and I on this show, we try and teach you. See, caller, you have what you call high tolerance. I would even say, matter of fact, you know what? I'll probably be nice and say you have a little bit of low tolerance, but that's a problem in itself right there. You got to have no tolerance. That means that the moment you show me that you are not worthy of me, you got to get your ass gone. You're fired. Yeah. There is no marriage counseling. So you say, what is a crash out? What does she do to crash out?
Come up with these different scenarios. She want to join different religions. Then I'm not on her page with these religions.
That's not a crash out. That's a choice. Wait a second. Whoa. Wait. Just because she wants to change a different, okay, if she wants to worship zebras or shrimp, why do you care?
Okay, that's just one scenario.
Okay, well, give us another one, because that one is not a crash out. Hey, people, y'all can
okay. You starting to spend more money with what you don't have. You start to create new ideas, then you abandon them.
Wait a second. Wait. Spending money she doesn't have. Why are you in her wallet? How long have you been with this person for?
2 years. She was my ex.
What?
My wife.
So she was your wife?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
This is why the aliens don't attack.
Oh wait, how long were you seeing her before she became your wife?
Maybe a year.
So she was your girl for a year, and then you married her in a year and made her your wife, and then you was with her for another year?
Yes.
Oh man, see, I mean, so why'd you marry this woman so quickly?
Yeah, why do you hate yourself?
No, I don't hate myself.
You do.
Because when she was in this state, I forget what the clinical science.
No, there is no state. It's okay. Let me ask you. Let me ask you a question. You loved her. You loved her, right? Then okay, and that's where you fucked up. No, I'm dead ass serious.
Okay.
We don't fall in love with them. They fall in love with us because we love ourselves. We fall into respect, meaning that you're not going to fucking respect me. And I love myself enough to let your ass go. But let me tell you about what you got. Love. The love that you have, son. You want to be her girlfriend. Because you loved her, you want to give her second chances. Because you loved her, you let that shit slide. Because you loved her, you want to be all the things you know you're supposed to leave her, but because you love her so much, y'all got to get the fuck out this love shit and start demanding respect out these goddamn women. Let them love you because you love yourself. But because you loved her, that's why she's acting out, because she said, you ain't going nowhere, motherfucker. You love me. And that means I'm going to take advantage of your fucking feelings.
Yeah, you was right. I was taught wrong, bro. I was taught wrong.
So,
you know, the shit that I'm not supposed to do.
But that's what I'm saying to y'all guys, man. Look, it's all good, young man, but this is why we try to teach y'all the game. Y'all have to stop that love. Okay. How can y'all fall in love with somebody else when you don't even love yourself? That shit doesn't fucking make any sense. You cannot love somebody if you don't love yourself. And when you do love yourself, you're going to demand respect of that person. And you're going to love yourself enough. Guess what? Bye. Hey, everything could be good for 4, 10, 15 years. The first day she gets laxed on what she is and thinks that she can go for the throne, the crown, or the kingdom, she got to get the fuck up and going. But see, it takes a certain kind of motherfucker with game to do this, young man. You got to have game to do this.
Yes, sir.
And it's all good, but this is why LaCar and I are telling, and it's part of communication. Guess what, LaCar? When you meet a woman, you should already communicate with her. Fuck around and find out.
Basically. So wait, when did you find out she was bipolar?
Maybe years later, because of her attitude, her movement.
No, wait. This is what I'm saying. Years later, when? Like you said, you was only with her for 2 years.
Maybe if we was married in 2019, around 2021, 22.
So you married the woman and you didn't know that she had bipolar?
No.
Man, then you hate yourself. And wait. Hold on, Carl. We always like to hold on, Carl. We always like to knock two birds out with one stone. Hey, BC, please understand. No, hold on, not you, caller. I'm saying to the guy in the chat. BC, listen, big dog, listen. I know you can't understand the level that we're on. And I understand that all your bitch ass life, not you, caller. Hold on, I'm just talking to the guy in the chat room.
Okay.
All your bitch ass life, all you've been doing is falling in love with these fucking bitches, and they've been dog walking your bitch ass, and you still fall in love like a little bitch. So ain't nobody lying over here. See, y'all guys, this is what's so funny about you guys. This is why y'all lose with women. Because, hey, Lucario, I always say about the three little pigs. Lucario and I are the fourth pig. Y'all don't even know about the fourth pig. Y'all are the third pig that's hiding in your little fucking houses because you let these women dog walk and pull your punk card. Guys, you want to know the fourth pig, guys? Lucario, you want to know the fourth pig, Lucario? Mm-hmm. Lucario and I the fourth pig. That's the motherfucker that made statements. And that means when a woman gets with us, she's going to recognize she can't fuck with you. And because you guys hate yourselves, BC, that motherfucker, hey, call it DMV. That mother had the nerve to tell us he think he think I'm playing around when I say I'll cut a woman off like that and don't even think about it. He thinks that we don't believe, he think that we gonna beg a woman, right. Hey, I'm gonna beg you to change. Let's go to counseling to work this out. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'll sleep on the couch. Let me make it better. Fuck out of here. Ain't nobody doing that.
So caller, this is why you got to learn how to vet women. And this is why I tell you guys, go to shoplucario.com, have the link at the top of the chat and get the Master the Vetting Process program. You guys need that like you need oxygen, because the thing is that you married a woman and didn't really understand what the situation was with her, but also because you married her so quickly, right? You didn't realize that this type of shit was going to go down. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, caller. Hey, guess what, caller?
Yes, sir.
You know what the incel person told us? We have an incel in the room. You know what he said?
What?
Hey, caller, watch this, caller. You know what Lucario and us are telling the guys to do? You ready, caller? We're telling the guys to love themselves. We're telling guys to appreciate themselves. We're telling guys to value themselves. And we're telling the guys to have a standard. So you know what the incel tells us? He tells us that our philosophy is toxic.
So T, call up after that.
Hey, listen, check this. See how fucked up people are. There is nothing. Okay, do you know this great man called Jebediah Lucario from somewhere BC? He always complained about it is so hard to get rid of women. You want to know why? Because women don't want to leave real ass men. They'll leave you motherfuckers like a drop of a hat. But when you get around, what reason? Caller, think about this. What reason would she have to leave us? Now, she already knows, watch this, caller. She knows she's not the only woman. So because we're honest with them, right? We give them free will. We give them free will. We don't yell at them. We don't argue. We don't raise our voices at them. And we give them correction and understanding. So why would they leave us? Why would they want to leave us? But but this guy thinks we're toxic. But we're saying to you is that you have got to learn how to have a standard, young man. You can't just let some raggedy ass woman into your life and not recognize the signs, man.
Right.
You got
it. Hey, I've learned. Trust me, I've learned, brothers.
Yeah, no, it's all good. But what I'm saying is that this is why we want you guys to learn the game, because women are smart enough to play dumb to people who are blind to their actions. Mm-hmm. She did something that you bypassed because you saw that. Hey, what was it? Was it her fat ass or her titties? Which one was it, dog?
No, it wasn't none of that. It was, she was just giving me this story about her childhood issues, man, I fell victim to that.
Wait. Who gives a fuck about her childhood?
What happened? See, he got.
Hey,
you ended up being a Captain Saberho. That's what happened.
Oh my God!
That's what everybody say. Try to keep your wife. Try to work it out.
No,
so I was falling in that state.
Work out what? Disrespect? Work it out.
And the thing is, I'm sure she showed signs of disrespect or any type of friction before they even got married.
Yeah.
She did. I'm not.
What happened? She did. Tell us what happened. What did she do?
Just talk back. Let me see.
Oh wait. She talked back and you gave. Hey, she talked back. Wait. She talked back.
I'm trying to get it all together because I'm driving.
Oh wait. She talked back. Wait. She talked back, so you let her live with you. She disrespected you. You gave her a ring. Oh wait. Hold on. Oh wait, call her. Wait a second. Everybody say hello to this woman. Hold on, caller. Hold on, DMV. Can everybody say one and say hi to this woman? Can everybody say hi to this woman? Don't kick her out. Because these are all teachable moments.
You
Say hi to this woman.
Spirit of the woman of God.
Well, okay, young lady.
Beside you for you and her. What?
Young lady, come on, please stop this bullshit. You're all with men. See, women always come in here and try to throw you off the track, knowing that you play with your pussy. You play with your pussy.
Listen, call up, please. Call up.
And you know you be saying some shit.
Oh God, oh Lord, Jesus, I'm coming. Oh my God.
So you know you're like that, young lady. So don't come in here trying to throw our guys up. See, everyone listen. There's always going to be a woman to try to throw you off because we are showing you how to get the pussy for free. And these women want to come in here and talk all this silly shit, knowing she plays with her pussy, knowing she sticks her fingers and objects in her pussy. And let me tell you, do you think about church when you're playing with your pussy, young lady? Do you think about praying and talking about your sins when you're jabbing something inside of you? So please stop this bullshit. See, young man, you see how we correct them? See how we correct women? We've got to correct these women and stop letting them say and do whatever they want because they wild ass animals. Not no disrespect to women, but that's wild ass animal shit. Knowing she play with her pussy, gonna come in here with that, have the audacity, unmitigated gall, shout to Zach, to sit here and talk about his Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, Yahweh, Buddha, whoever she believes in, knowing she plays with her pussy too.
I'm like, what's she talking about? A lot of times people just say shit just to say shit, you know what I'm saying? And they're really just talking like cliches and, oh, you know, with the blood of Christ and God and following the woman who's like, what are we talking about here? Like,
you know what, Lucario? She's saying, oh my God, they're lacing this young man up. They showing him how to get my pussy for free. So let me go ahead and try to throw him off the scent by talking about some shit I don't know and try. That's what I'm saying, dog. That's what they do. Women are threatened by men, Calder. You see what I'm saying? They don't want y'all to get this information because actually learn. Remember, they said it in Tutors, always tell the king what he should do, not what he could do. Because if a lion learned his own strength, there's no man that can stop him. And we're showing you guys the strength in the game. And these women know that, God damn it, if y'all learn your own strength, you ain't buying these women any dinners. They don't think they'll be chewing on is your dick. You got Lucario.
That's a fact. So
one thing I want to say you all was right about, and I just figured this out the other day. When I met a girl, I told her too much too soon. And I agree with that. But I was taught, you tell a girl how you feel and the path that you want to take.
Man.
So was I wrong about that?
Dog, put your feelings in your fucking pocket, man. What is all this homework-y shit?
That's what I was taught throughout the years, bro. That's it.
Wait. We're not, hey, baby girl, we got game. We are the Matrix, baby girl. Don't you understand? That's how deep we are, bitch. We the Matrix, girl.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Y'all trapped in the Matrix if you game? What does that even mean?
Wait, young lady. Wait, young lady. Hold on. Wait, watch this DMV. Young lady, this is an education and an elevation moment. See, watch this, Lacar, because we care. We love the kids. We just ain't the paw. So check this out, young lady. Your matrix, you are insecure in your matrix. And your matrix, you have low self-esteem, low self-worth, and all that other fucked up low-ass image that you have. And if you have a weave on your head, you really fucking hate yourself. You wear makeup, eyeliner, blush, mascara, push-up bras, oil of Olay, or anything to hide the wrinkles and crinkles and all that other shit from your matrix. And you got the fucking nerve to tell a goddamn man we're in our matrix, knowing that your matrix is all fucked up. Your matrix is fucked up. Because look at you, because when you get done with this, you got to go feed your cat vittles. You got to drink some wine, go to sleep, crying and praying for a man to come and save your life. You're all fucked up in your matrix. So you can't talk about our matrix when your matrix is fucked up, Lucario. Can you please clap that, sir?
That's a fact.
We're not bad people. This is what women. Hey, Hey, you know what happened? She just squirmed a little bit because we made her pussy drip a little bit, dog.
So call it. This is the thing, man. What you need to do is go to shoplocario.com, get the program, master the vetting process. You need it badly because you need to learn how to vet women.
Yeah.
You got to stop trying to, tell women your feelings and be a gentleman and stop saving these hoes. You feel what I'm saying? So,
yes. And also vet yourself, DMV, okay, buddy?
I got you, man. I appreciate you.
Hey, man, great call, man. We appreciate you, man. Stay up, okay?
All right.
I respect
thanks,
you.
brother.
Respect. Oh, that was an awesome call. Guys, lines are open. Guys, got 15 more minutes into the show. If y'all got a question, please put a Q. But gentlemen, this is what we're talking about, man. You got to, gentlemen, I am not being mean to her. It's that deep inside her emotions got horny. They love that shit. They love when men give them correction. You know what? If she said what she said and I said, you're right. And, I apologize. And I'm sorry for upsetting you. Allow me to take you to get steak and lobster. She going to say that bitch. Bitch ass guy. We're just trying to show y'all guys. This is why y'all got to have this game down because women love assholes and they love jerks. Here we go. Next one, Lucario asking follow up. Oh, wait, we got a question right here. Wait, got a question here. Let me get the question. I thought we had one before you. Wait, let me see. Wait, hold on, Dave G. Let me make sure that I didn't miss a question. Okay, you're good, Dave G. So Dave G said, what is the difference between the new program and the vetting program on the membership, Lucario?
So the vetting program on the membership is 45 minutes, and it gives an overview of what the vetting process is for when you are having a long-term relationship, generally with a woman, right? The actual master the vetting process, what it does is it shows you how to vet for long-term and casual, and it takes you through this 12 to 18-month process, step by step through each month and each quarter. You see what I'm saying? And also it tells you about how to get over the obstacles that come with vetting women so that you can overcome those obstacles when you actually get through, get to those obstacles. So it's basically a more in-depth thing. And also that program is 2 hours. So the one on the membership is 45 minutes. The master the vetting process is a 2-hour program and it's more in depth. So this is why the reason why I did this one in the first place, the master the vetting process, is because a lot of guys still had questions about the vetting process. So that's why we even made that happen. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So guys got a question, put a Q. We got y'all covered, man. Soak up the game. Go to Shop Lucario. That's where they can go to get that, right? Am I correct?
Yeah. Shoplocario.com.
Shop Lucario. Yeah, get to Shop Lucario, gentlemen. But Lucario, as I said before, asking follow-up conversations, okay? Like just going behind. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Got a question right here. Lewis says, why scoring with a woman is not winning? Wait. Are you joking? Are you fucking? Is he fucking with us? Hold on, dog. He must be on your side. Yeah, he's on your side.
I don't think Lewis.
Nah, Lewis ain't on our side saying that shit. He one of your people, dog. What the fuck is he talking?
Lewis.
Oh my God, Hagen, that was funny, wasn't it?
Let me explain it to him. So he said, why scoring with, first of all, the fact that you calling it scoring is already an issue. Two, what happens is that the game is not about women because you can fuck a chick by paying for it. So what are you talking about? You understand what I'm saying? Or you can fuck a chick by wearing her down, and then she eventually just gives in and gives you some pussy, right?
Oh my God.
You can fuck a chick by being a woman's bitch and following her lead. You feel what I'm saying? So there's all these scenarios that can get to sex that has nothing to do with you being a man. You see what I'm saying?
What the fuck is scoring, man? What we in like fucking elementary school and shit? Hold on, wait a second. Lewis. How old are you, man? Lewis, Lewis, this is for adults, man. I think you're like a 16-year-old kid, dude. You might have to call in, Lewis. Lewis, we can't have these adult conversations with children in here, Lewis. So, Lewis, you have 30 seconds to call in, or we gotta let you go because this is not a grown-ass man talking. There is no fucking way that an 18-year-old is going to talk like this, Lucario. No fucking way. Hey, chat room, what grade do you think he's in? Hey, let's see who get. How old do you think this motherfucker is? How old do you fuck is great? How old do you think he is? I'm saying 15, maybe 16. What do y'all think, chat room? Who the fuck says scoring, Lucario? When did we say this stuff?
That's crazy.
Hey, yeah, man. I can't wait for elementary school to start or junior high. I'm gonna score with Lisa this year. I'm gonna get a kiss from her. I'm gonna score and get to first base. Man, y'all said 17? Hell no. What the fuck? Do y'all actually think a 17-year-old person is gonna use the word score? Oh man, y'all motherfuckers, man. Y'all must be in some foreign ass countries and shit with that 17-year-old stuff. So Lewis, we gotta let you go, buddy. We can't have children in here, buddy. Yeah, Lewis, we gotta let you go, buddy. We appreciate you, buddy, but you gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Ain't fucking scoring. Man, golly. I mean, hey, he was better off. He should have said first base. He'd have better off was like, well, how do I get to at least third base or hit a home run? Or you know what I mean? Talking about scoring. But anyway, the car, let's keep going. Guys, got a question, guys. Please put AQ. We got y'all covered, guys. Got less than 10 minutes, so go ahead and get your questions in right now. We get into the next one, Lucario. Not forget to follow one. Let's move to this one. So asking what trying to learn about the woman is goddamn, Lucario, to me the worst thing a person can do. Trying to get to know her. Let's talk about that real quick.
Yeah, that's a fact, because this is the thing. Guys who want to get to know women have no program.
Oh my God.
The woman is supposed to get to know you, which is why you lead her and instruct her so that she can get to know how to follow you. A woman has to get to know you so she knows what she needs to do to stay there. What she needs to know what she needs to do in order to keep the shit going with you, in order to be in your presence. This is why I see a lot of guys when they're on this I want to get to know a woman type shit. They're the type of guys that follow women because they are not, these guys are not leaders. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be a leader, and leaders are not trying to get to know their followers. You understand what I'm saying? The follower has to get to know the leader. If you go to fucking try to work at a company and you come in for an interview, they're not really trying to get to know you. You got to get to know the company to see you're right fit. Oh yeah, I've been checking out what you guys do, and I want to work here. Blah blah blah. You got to know the freaking protocol of the company, how you got to dress to be there, the standard of what you got to do to be in the situation. And the company is just looking at you to see if can you follow instructions and can you do the job. That's it.
Yeah, and gentlemen, please understand this. This is why I never want to get to know a woman, no matter what, because every woman you meet, gentlemen, is a subtotal. Now, we're all in this room, so we're not talking about you. We're talking about everybody outside this room, not you guys, everyone outside this room. Every woman that you meet is a subtotal of every loser out there. Listen to me. Every guy who has liked himself, who has hated himself, every guy who's out there who is trauma bonded with a woman, who has knocked her insecurities, her self-worth, who has hit her, abused her, lied, manipulated, and deceived her. That's what you're getting. So why in the fuck do you want to get to know her? You don't. You want to get to know the thing. You want to get to know the unrecognizable version of her. There is a part of the woman out there that you guys don't even know, okay? And we're saying to you guys out there, there is a woman that privately, when she closes her door in her apartment or her house and she lets her hair down, that's who you want to get to know, because that's her authentic self. You don't want to get to know a actress or someone that has the subtotal of a bunch of losers out there outside this room, Lucario. What say you?
Exactly. She's used to dealing with cornballs.
Yes.
That's what happens.
Right. So remember, guys, I don't want to, if she's like, why don't you ever ask me questions? I don't want to get to know you. What do you mean you don't get to know me? Why do I want to get to know all the other guys that you've been with? I don't care about them, nor do I care about you. Right. All right, another question right here. Wait, Junior, we thank you for the $4 super chat, brother. So let's go ahead and get G. Gregory says, Lucario.
It is hard not to look at women at the gym.
Oh my God.
Things I can do to focus on my workouts without fantasizing what I will do to that woman. This nigga.
Guys, we always say, guys, even though we have people in this room, gentlemen, please understand, everybody can't be a man.
This is funny.
Everybody can't be a man, gentlemen. Please understand this. Let's look at this, the gym creep fuck. He's not going to, guys, ladies, please be careful about people like this. Ladies, all the women out here, because we're not mean to y'all ladies. Ladies, be careful about this guy right here. Look, Carl, can you point up, please? I'm trying to point up, please, real quick.
Right there.
Thank you, sir. Can you guys please be careful about these fuck boys that have chloroform, duct tape, and rope in their trunk? When you see someone like this loser looking at you, please have someone escort you to your car, because people like this will do things to you. This is some weird shit, man. Come on, dude. See, this is why I keep telling y'all gym fuck guys have a sickness. You're not going to the gym. You think the gym is a club.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy, man. There's something wrong with you, man. Dog, I don't really say therapy, but dude, please, dog. Father's Day was a few days ago. Please get in touch with your father and tell him I need some help. There's something off in me. And instead of going to the gym to do what I'm supposed to do, I'm staring at butt cheeks and titties, and I'm getting horny in my pants, Dad. I need some therapy.
And I would say, you just need to actually be able to attract women in general and in your regular everyday life, and then you won't be so thirsty for the women at the gym. See, a lot of y'all be thirsty for women at the gym and at your job because you don't actually have anything going on outside of those situations.
We have a call, 503, sir. What's your name and what's your question?
Hey, I'm Tyler, and I got a dating texting question.
All right, what's going on?
All right, so I went on a first date with this girl and got some drinks and then took her up to a viewpoint, and we were making out and getting physical. Asked her back to my place. She said no. Then we kind of just ended the date there.
But Tyler, how old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay, Tyler.
Sound young as hell.
Why are you so disingenuous and a liar? Why are you a liar?
What do you mean?
Okay. So guys like you pretend to be nice to women, knowing all you want to do is fuck. So the question is, why are you lying to that woman, making her think that you want more than a relationship with her by taking her out when all you want to do is take her home, sir? Why would you lie and deceive that woman, sir? Like a weird, that's weird. Why would you do that?
You don't think that would be too forward? Just to ask her? I mean, I met her off Tinder.
He said too forward. Well, okay, so this is the problem. This is the issue. So I keep having, okay. So think about what you said. You said that it's too forward. What does too forward imply?
Yeah, what does too forward imply?
What does that mean? What does that mean about sex?
I tried to ask her back to my place and she said no.
But this is what we're saying. What we're saying is that this is the thing. You said, I think it's too forward, which means that you think that you need to tiptoe and take your time around the topic and the situation of sex. So if you think that you got to tiptoe around sex, that means essentially you think that there's something wrong with having sex. So if you think there's something wrong with having sex, right, then that's going to make it harder for you to build sexual tension and create that situation for sex to happen, which is why she's falling back from you. This is what you guys got to understand. You cannot at the same time. Okay, think about this. If you wanted to be rich, do you think you could? Do you think that rich people think money is the root of evil?
I mean, shouldn't I finesse her a little bit, then just ask?
What do you mean finesse her?
What do you mean finesse her? What does finesse mean? What are you talking about?
What do you mean finesse? What does that even mean, dude? You're making it even worse. What do you mean finesse? What does that mean?
So what do I do? Just walk up there?
Wait. No. We got you. We're trying to help you here. No joke. We're not trying to be mean to you. We're trying to help you. This is very important because we got to make sure the guys listening never do the shit you're doing. We want winners. So what I'm saying is, what do you mean finesse? What is finessing her?
I mean, just not come off as too creepy,
Wait. You are
have a
creepy.
drink, make out with her, and then ask her
okay.
back.
You don't think that's creepy? Okay, think about this.
Not really.
From the
Pretty
moment,
normal, right?
No, it's not normal. The moment you talk to her, you have been lying to her. Men don't lie to women. Okay, brother, I swear, I need you to answer this question because you're doing it. Please.
What would you have
no.
done?
Wait. I'll tell you what I've done. Wait, give me a second. Please tell me what in the fuck is so special about a woman that you got to lie to her. Please tell me. I want to know what the fuck is so special about them that you can't be a man and stand on shit. What is so special? Why do you have to lie to them? For what?
So maybe I should have been like, all right, I'm not really looking for anything serious. I'm just trying to hook up just right off the bat.
Yes, exactly. Now watch this. You wouldn't have gotten anywhere, but at least you wouldn't have wasted your time because, young man, you don't have any game and you can't fuck. That's why it's not working out for you because you were boring, basic, and bland. Now I'm gonna show you this. Now, guys, I'm undefeated. Lacar's undefeated. What were y'all talking about when y'all were on your date? Tell me. What do y'all talk about?
Where she's from, how she looked.
God damn it. God damn it. We're undefeated in this game, dog.
How long was the date?
God.
It was about 2.5 hours.
Oh my God.
Wait, hold on. What were you doing for 2.5 hours?
Talking about a bunch of bullshit.
Pretty much talking about a bunch of bullshit, trying to get her comfortable, I guess.
Oh, comfortable? This is what I'm saying. Caller. Okay. Hold on. Now.
So what do I do? You're cracking me up. What?
Okay, this is what you're not getting. This is your mindset, right? Now, let me ask you a question, right? When you go into McDonald's to order food, does the person at the counter have to make you comfortable? Or do they just say, "Hey, what would you like to eat?" Right. They don't got to do shit. They just say, "Hey, what do you want?" Or "What's your order?" Right? And then you just give them the order, they give you the food, and that's what it is, right? Because they know you want food. They don't need to get you comfortable to ask for food. They know you want food. So this is your problem. You don't know. This is the thing. You don't know that women like sex, and even further than that, you don't think or believe women want to fuck you. That's why you feel like you gotta finesse them and make them comfortable and all that other shit.
Young man, we got you, big dog. It's a thinking man's game. Okay, let me ask you a question. Let's talk about comfortable because you want to make it comfortable. So, would you say that? Not that you're going to do this, but you say if you were rowing had a woman in a boat and you were rowing the boat, that would make her feel comfortable. Yes.
I don't know. This chick couldn't swim.
No. I'm trying to bring this around. I'm trying because I can't fuck with this guy with these damn.
Okay.
Just follow me.
Okay. It's hard to say. I'm not a woman.
Come on, dog. Think about this. If she's on the boat with you, she's feeling comfortable. Yes, because you're the one rowing, and she chooses to get in the boat because she feels safe with you. Yes, does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So also, if you're pushing her on the swing, she will allow you to do that because she feels that she trusts you enough that you're not going to push her really hard and throw off the swing. Am I correct? That makes her feel comfortable. Yes.
Something a little dangerous she trusts you with. Okay.
So here's the question I'm going to ask you. When's the last time a woman played with her pussy to something comfortable? When's the last time she got horny and jammed something in her pussy or squeezed her nipple or even licked the juices out of her pussy off of something comfortable? Let me know. Has she ever done that? Right.
Probably not.
Right. So why would you want to put her in comfort? You want to put her in discomfort. You don't want to make her feel comfortable. Okay. You want to make her feel, you want to make her, I'm not saying discomfort as in she's nervous, like, bury her in the forest. You want to make her uncomfortable to a point where she feels like, man, I am getting fucking horny. I want to fuck this guy. And if he keeps this up, I'm going to have to break my own rules because I really want his dick.
Right. And see that.
So just roast her or what? Or just like get super explicit.
Hold on. Did you say roast her?
Oh my God, no.
Did you say roaster caller?
Why would you do that?
Wait, I gotta hold on. Did you really say roaster?
You guys are speaking in riddles, and it's like
Because we got
metaphors.
Caller. This is the thing you're not understanding. Okay. Check this out. Right? How long do you think it takes for a woman to know she wants to fuck a guy?
Probably like 20 seconds.
Okay, so why you took 2 hours?
Shit, man, I got nervous. She was pretty fine.
Whoa.
See, this is what we're talking about.
I appreciate you guys. I told you last night I'm undefeated. Remember, you know what happened, young man? Because you was running behind her pussy, you had the butterflies.
Mm-hmm.
Because you had the butterflies,
yeah.
You were tippy-toeing around, it's all respect, walking on eggshells, trying to say the perfect thing, trying to have the perfect conversation, because in your mind, you thought that if she sees me as the perfect guy, she's going to pull her panties down and give me some pussy. I'm sure you were probably thinking that, buddy. And that's not what men do. Men don't think that way. What you should have done, okay, is if there's nothing wrong with wanting to fuck, listen, we want to save you time, okay? You wasted 2 hours of your life that you can't get back trying to run behind a woman that was not interested in your dick at all, because there was nothing interesting about you that made her say that I want to fuck. Like, okay, remember, why should she fuck you? Why should she had stopped and said, let's go back to your place and fuck, to a person who was talking to her for 2 fucking hours about nothing, like you're on a show on Seinfeld? How does that even work? You think her pussy's gonna get wet to her aspirations?
I gotta just get to the point faster. Okay.
No. You don't want to get to the point, because that's going to make you creepy.
Where's the line then?
The line is in the game where you make it about your dick.
You gotta, basically what we're saying is you need to learn game. That's what
gotta learn the game, dog.
Because what we're saying is this is what we're saying, right? So think about it this way. If you were sick, just follow me. If you were sick, would you want a doctor, a person who's actually a doctor who went to medical school, or would you want Steve to operate on you?
Now, remember, Caller, I had an operation game when I was like 5 years old. So I got something. April,
okay.
Give me some chili powder, gummy bear, and some peanut butter. I'm gonna fix this motherfucker up.
Would you want Steve or a doctor?
No, hell no.
You want a doctor, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now check this out. Now, if a woman is chilling, if a woman is wants to fuck, do you think she wants a guy who knows how to fuck or a guy who doesn't know how to fuck?
Knows how to fuck.
Right. Now, hold on. Now let's take it further.
Yeah. Wait. She probably did at first.
What? Say that again?
That's our point. Yes, she did.
That thing is, she probably did at first.
Until you open your mouth.
Right. But this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, remember, you said that a chick, it only takes her 20 seconds to know that she wants to fuck a guy, right?
Right.
Right. Now, guys who fuck, guys who get women, guys who know how to fuck, they know that women only need 20 seconds. So if women only need 20 seconds and you took 2 hours, what is that telling her about what you can do? Does that say you can fuck or you can't fuck?
Well, I know I can.
No.
But if you could,
but from her perspective, it's saying no. No.
That's what we're saying. No, if you could fuck, you would have fucked. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to tell you. What we're saying is a guy who gets women knows that a woman wants to fuck now. So a guy who gets women is not going to wait 2 hours and say, "Hey, come back to my place." You would have told her earlier than that. You wouldn't even went on a date. You would have just said, "Come back straight to my place." But the thing is, you didn't say that because you don't believe that girl wanted to fuck you. Why? Because you put her on the pedestal because she was hot and she was fine. Yes.
Yes.
Right.
So now check this out. Hold on, check this out real quick.
Right.
Now.
Listen. I'm not pussyless, but I could definitely do better. Yeah, no.
This is what I'm trying to show you. What I'm trying to show you is And remember, shout out to Miles, your language exposes you. You feeling some type of way about her being fine means you don't actually fuck women you think are fine. You fuck chicks that you don't even think are that hot, right? Am I right?
You take whatever comes to you.
Yeah, that's true sometimes.
See, that's what, we know this. It's in your. So now, check this out. Check this out. If I can tell how you roll based on what you just said, don't you think a woman can tell how you would be in bed based on how you're acting and how you're being and what you're saying and doing?
Probably not.
How do you, what makes you think she doesn't? If I could tell, you just said she was so fine, I felt nervous. That means that you are not used to dealing with women who are fine. So now, if you are dealing with a woman and that woman has lots of experience dealing with different men, and she has men on this side of the spectrum who take the lead, fuck the shit out of her, and make her feel like a woman, and then she has guys like you that spend 2 hours on a date talking about nothing, do you think that she thinks you're the guy who can fuck her real good and who can take the lead, or are you the guy who talks about 2 hours about nothing? Which one are you?
Yeah, no, I fucked up. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's what we're trying to get you to
my
understand.
question was,
Right.
is there any way to pull this back?
Wait,
Because
pull
I went
what
out of
back?
town, haven't texted her for like
Oh
a
my
few
God,
weeks.
you're still running behind the pussy? Wait, you're still running, but dog, shoot me the back of my medulla oblongata, man. Dog, are you serious? You say
I'm serious.
You just told me you know how to fuck. Do you think a man that has diamond dick is going to do this shit?
Caller, why are you still trying to get at her?
Oh my God, why?
I mean, I have a friends with benefits right now and another girl, but this one's fine.
You keep fucking up. You're like, she's so fine, I need her. She's so hot, but I need her, guys.
All right. So should I not reach out and just like say I fucked up and just call it there? Or should I reach out one more time?
No. Charge her ass to the game.
Charge her and let her go.
Let her go.
Wait, listen
Okay.
to you. Oof. Look, are you? You know what? No. You know what? Hey, gentlemen, this is what's so beautiful about the game. Sometimes you talk to a wall, they don't listen. So just triple text her, go get a mariachi band and play some songs and try to fucking serenade her or hold a radio over your head or some shit like that, because you can't fuck. And you're the reason why she doesn't want to fuck you, because you're doing things guys who can't fuck are doing.
Right. You're up there chasing after. Why are you
chasing her shit?
Why are you chasing after?
What is so special? Because what, she got a round ass? Is she the only woman in the world with some ass and titties?
Nope.
So then why are you running behind her?
Because compared to a lot of other people, I know you guys are savages and you get women like crazy, but
But don't
the average normal people, this is like average shit, and they'll fuck you on the second date, no problem.
Sir, we don't talk to average. We teach these guys how to be above average. So stop being a victim. You're being a victim to us, and we ain't even trying to mess with you. We're straight men. So stop using that victim shit, because it's the same thing you're probably gonna do with her. Because you know what? If she gave you some pussy, because the crazy thing is you'll be begging for it, you're going to be laying in bed with her saying, well, why did you like me? And why did you come back to me?
No, I wouldn't actually.
You just said the bitch just cut you off, and you like, well, should I talk to her? Should I call her back?
Well, let me ask you this. So when you told her, let's go back to my place, and she declined, what was her reason?
She said she just wanted to hang out and make out more.
Of course.
So wait, hold on. So you want to call a woman back who denied your dick?
He wants to hang out with you. Dick denial. And you looking like John Cousteau trying to get that bitch back.
Yo, she didn't
oh man, it sounds pretty bad when you put it like that. Yeah.
She didn't even give you the period excuse. She could at least said, "Oh, I can't tonight, my period." She didn't even give you that. She said, "I don't want to fuck you. We could just sit here and we could kiss." But I don't even want. So you said, "Hey, here's my dick." She said, "I'm good.
I don't want your dick." And I'm shocked she didn't even bring up zombies and unicorns and shit as she said no to you. She just told you straight up, I don't want your dick. Because
all right.
when you
All right, next time,
No,
like if I'm trying to learn something here, what should I do? Honestly,
you got to be a student of the game and be a student, dog. You got to learn how to love yourself and have. Okay, you know what makes women want to fuck you the first night? You know what makes them want to do that, caller?
I've done it a couple times, but I don't know. It just randomly happens.
Because you fuck with bottom of the barrel bitches. So let's be honest. You'll fuck anything that opens her legs. So please stop. Don't give yourself any credit. But what I'm saying to you is this: exclusivity. And the problem is you're too easy. And a woman can recognize that you'll fuck anything. And that's probably why she didn't want to fuck you, because you gave off the vibe, I'll fuck anything and anyone that will open her legs up to me. And that's the vibe you gave her, because you want to know why? Because that 2-hour boring fucking conversation you had with her that dried up her pussy so bad, she probably could use that as kindling right now.
So, caller, that's what we're trying to get you to understand.
I got you.
You need to learn the game.
All right.
All right. So learn the game or not, but hey,
get some coaching, please.
Hey, you know why we love you so much, caller? No Diddy, is because you're the reason why they fuck us for free. And you're the reason why they share us. And you're the reason why they cook for us. And you're the reason why they submit the pussy to us, because we don't think like you. God damn, you need some help, young man, okay?
Yeah, hit us up for coaching, please.
All right, appreciate it, guys.
All right, thank you. Great call, buddy. Great call. And stop running behind pussy. All right, man. Oh, my God. Yeah, Lucario, do y'all see? Gentlemen, please listen. This is why when they get mad at you, and they say, I'm done and I'm leaving and I can't take this shit anymore and I don't want to be another notch on your belt and I don't like the way things are going. You have all these other women. This is why you let her go, because that's who she's going to fucking talk to. Gentlemen, every woman right now is chatting with a guy like that right now. And what can get you some pussy is you don't be that guy.
That's exactly. That's what
Come on, man. It's a layup. We give you a layup, guys.
Yo, he was like, she's so fine though. She's so hot. And back, like he didn't even like the fact that we told him not to. He's like, what? No.
And Lucario says, I'll be him and say charge it to the game. Let me show you the noise he made. Just
I'm like, yo, man, charge it to the game, bro.
That's what he was like. He didn't want to let that pussy go.
Yo,
he wanted that pussy so bad.
Fuck. I don't know how niggas. Fuck. I don't even know how dudes feel good about, like talking to a chick after she done denied his dick. Like, how do you?
Damn. I know, man. I mean, are we, gentlemen? Please listen. Please understand. He is what women are talking to right now. 2 hours of nothing. Desperate, needy, lying, manipulating, beating around the bush, walking on eggshells, putting her on the throne. Gentlemen, y'all learn the game from us. I'm telling you, she'll get him for his meals and get you for your dick. I'm telling you, it's a layup. Guys, please understand. Let the caller who just called in, we thank you so much, because guys, this is what's out there. And this is why women will fuck you faster, because when she pins up a man with game versus that guy, oh, the pennies are just sliding down, Lucario. Sliding down, man.
That shit
man.
Easy.
That's what I'm saying, dog. I'm just saying. So, guys, we're about to wrap this up. Last round of questions for you guys out here. But, gentlemen, as we say for you guys out here, man, if y'all can just learn of this communication, let's see. Don't be him. Don't communicate. See, he's communicating to try and impress her, thinking that he can get pussy off of her.
Right.
And that's crazy, Lucario. What? Man.
He said y'all speaking in riddles.
Yeah, y'all in higher good. You right, because we have game. That's why it's like, damn, he needs to get Indiana Jones. What the fuck does he mean? Wait, that means love yourself. What does that mean? You know what I mean? What does that mean right there?
Yeah.
So we just saying for all you guys out there, man, y'all gotta learn this game. We got y'all, gentlemen. This is what, okay. right now, going into the summer, gentlemen, this is all they see. This is all they know. This is all they talk to online, chat with on. And gentlemen, if you just get a little bit of game, they're going to want to fuck with you on the general principle that you're not them.
Exactly.
Oh my God. All right, guys. So guys, we are about to wrap this up. Guys, we do appreciate you guys out there. Then wait a second. Sir, Mike, what are you talking about, sir? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, sir? Please. What are you talking about? Hey, all right, and sir, wait. Junior.
What is he talking about? He said, look, I know you say we have to put in work and to get women, but I'm content on not going out chasing women. And when I do go out, I make every interaction count and I'm content. Well, first of all, we don't teach you about chasing women.
Wait. We didn't even play the thing. Hold on. We got a jingle for you, buddy. Hold on. Lacar, we didn't play we didn't hold the bell. Go ahead, Lacar, play it.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
You lying piece of shit motherfucker. You lying piece of shit. Guys, hey. Anybody new here? Do y'all remember that creepy shit he said in the gym? Hey, dog, look, this is what you're going to do because we nice. You got 30 seconds to call into the show and explain yourself. We get you the fuck out of here. We can't have you in this motherfucker. You got 30 seconds to call on the show. You are a lying motherfucker, dog. Do y'all see the shit he's saying?
That's crazy.
Man, come on, dog. You lying dog, man. Hey, buddy, look. We're going to do you a favor and allow you to find the Manosphere red pill. But, dog, this ain't for you, man. This ain't for you, buddy. We're going to let you go, man. We got to let you go, dog, because that creepiness and the weirdness, gentlemen, we don't want y'all to feel. Don't touch a woman. Don't creep a woman out. And don't do the things that weird guy is doing. We had to let that guy go, man. He was too weird and creepy, dog. He was lying, man. Come on, man. Come on.
So guys, remember, make sure you go to shoplocario.com to get the Master the Vetting Process program. It is going to be at a discount price up until June 30th. So you got less than 2 weeks to get it at the discount price. On July 1st, the price is going up. So make sure you guys get that ASAP. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, guys. Yeah, guys, you got a question? Hit us up. Holla at us. We got y'all covered. It was a great show, guys. We will see you guys next Tuesday on this motherfucker. And we are out this joint. Peace.